Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? So today we're going to be jumping in to the Flying Birdman. So I've been asked by a couple of people to play him, and today we deliver. Coffin, good to see you, buddy. Today we're delivering upon it. Let me pop out my chat. Hope everyone's doing well. I feel like genuinely tic-tac-toe is one of the least played Legendary Lords out there. I feel like out of everybody, he's probably one of the least played Legendary Lords. It feels like, anyway. But yeah, we're playing our boy Tic-Tac-Toe. We'll give him a go. See how, where he is at, how he feels in today's day and age, because obviously a lot of power creep has come into the game since he was released. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack straight into it. I'm not using any mods today. I'm gonna go raw today. Just make sure I got everything I need. Here we go. And by a couple of people, I mean Mons Chief. Yep, that's true. Alright. Beautiful. God, it's been so long since I played Tic-Tac-Toe. Alright. Well, we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes, folks. I feel like Tic-Tac-Toe is one of those. Is where he has a lot of strength to him, but I feel like it takes a little bit of time until he gets to the point where he's actually pretty strong. But I'm only going to use flying units. That's a challenge. Wait, should I delete every unit that's not a flying unit? I probably should, shouldn't I? My mage doesn't count because it'll eventually have a flying unit. Wait, did I not load the game up? I didn't, did I? Lamau. Professional streamer mens. Honestly, dudes, I have been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate. I have been playing an insane amount of Baldur's Gate. It is just insane how good that game is. The amount of content in that game is unreal. It is almost a crime how good it is. You bought it yesterday? How was it? How you finding it? Guess what kind of character you made? Interesting question. It's a difficult one because there's so many variants of things in which you can do. What would Dizzy do? The thing is, there's so many variants of what you can do, Dizzy. It's difficult to know. To do like some kind of mage. We start off with quite a few. Wait, you start off with horned ones? That is such a strange thing for Tic-Tac-Toe to start with. A muscle mummy. I mean, you get Karlach though, don't you? Karlach does become the missile mummy. Wait, how many units here? Wait, how bad is this going to be if I get rid of all my units apart from flying units? Oh. Oh, let's see how it goes. Crushing defeat, it says. We're flying units only today. I think if we're smart about the approach, we can probably be a little bit safer on this one. Because I know we've got a bowler, but they have 2 range units and obviously a big old catapult. Well, rock lobber. Yeah, it is crazy how good Baldur's Gate is. Right. So we've got bowlers. Oh, these guys do have ranged. Are they a dedicated range? Oh, they are. Just they're not bowlers. I don't think I've ever used these Pterodon Riders. Wait, is this a normal unit? It is. I legit don't think I've ever used this. Deep rocks, sundering. So got double rocks situation. Wait, shoot. Are we going to start the battle and start losing leadership? Oh my god, we are. Oh crap. Instantly losing leadership. I completely forgot about that. Also, what the hell? That thing is. I should have probably put more thought to this. It's not ideal. Hey, Zebra, good to see you, handsome. Bruh. How bad is this going to be leadership-wise? How bad is this going to be leadership-wise? I just have to send tic-tac-toe in, I guess. Try and get these guys routed as soon as possible, I suppose. Good. Do I have a mage? I don't, it looks like. So I need to ensure these guys are in combat. If one of them's in combat, does that work? No. That's not good. Okay, this is going to be way harder than I thought then. Maybe because I forgot that you have to have a unit that's landed. Hey, sometimes I do like that though. What's this? Stops rampage, that's fine. Really need to pull you out. It's going to make it a lot harder on us, but we'll figure it out. Wait, are you no longer... Wait, why is this unit no longer being impacted? Oh, it's when you're in melee combat, right? I think when you're in combat, it doesn't matter. If I'm not mistaken, you have to be in combat for it. If I'm not mistaken, I think you have to be in combat. But we're getting some good damage down now. They can shoot there, and we'll just keep killing the infantry. Plus already? No, Pack of Tigger, I've been playing it tons off stream. I'm doing Act 3 at the moment in my Tactician run. I am playing it off stream at the moment. Ranked up already. Tic-tac-toe doesn't seem to be the most powerful lord in the world, but I feel like he's probably a bit of a shock inventory slash... supportive leadership. I don't know if you're going to get... Oh no, it's fine. I think potentially as long as one person's in combat, I think it doesn't matter. Also, these bowler locations are pretty unfortunate. Hey, Smodgy, good to see you, buddy. So 5 bowlers, yeah, I forgot that if I have no flying units, then all my units will rout if I don't get straight into combat. So I'm going to try and figure out a way of making it not as bad. Trust me to think of something like this, tell you. Right, almost killed their general. Shoot a few more darts. Go into here. Good stuff. But yeah, Smudgy, always love to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Wait, how the hell am I going to take the bloody the settlement now? There's going to be tons more of them. But then I guess we get the rocks continuously, don't we? We'll just continue to keep getting the rock and stone. Rock and stone, everyone. How many guys play rock? How many of you guys play Deep Rock Galactica? Always intrigues me how popular that game is. Just for tic-tac-toe. Feels tic-tac-toe, man. I'm only using flying units as well, Taco, so we're going to get hit with some pretty hefty amount of managed leaderships. No, I can. I'm only allowed flying units. I've given myself the debuff of only allowing myself flying units, so I don't know what I can do to make it not as bad, so we'll see. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out, we usually do. Just need more bowlers, honestly. The bowler's where it's at. The bowler is where it's at. Oh, is it if my general is in melee? Is it if my general goes into melee? Wait, we can't lose tic-tac-toe already, Jesus. Alright, even that was a difficult fight. That alone was a rough fight, holy crap. I see my bad? No, so I just don't have to apologize, bud. Do I have to wait to take the settlement? My god. Doesn't he get 5 bits just a tier earlier or something OP? I think so. But I just need to make... I need as many bowlers as possible. This would be a good hybrid. It's just... I think tic-tac-toe needs to be going into melee. I think that's the problem, right? Hey, Battlesey, good to see you, bud. And the sky's up. What's the other army here? I gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelette. It's more so that we got battered. What is this? Persistent strike? Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting. Fearless leader. Do you have anything to do with... Yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So we need to be level 13. Well, like 14. It's insane how many units you have. Does this include the fly boys? It does not. Beast driven? Not those boys. They're not in skirmishes, are they? No. They won't be Proud Warrior. Swift Rider, maybe? Yeah, they're in Swift Rider. Okay, let's go to Swift Rider then. That was rough. Did we get it in a... Did we get it a little bit earlier? Okay, thank God we do. Okay, so we get... we'll get access to it a little bit early on. Can you even take the mount off of this guy? No, he's just permanently mounted. Same with tic-tac-toe, right? You just can't take them off mounts, because technically they don't have any. How hard is this going to be take? I think with the bowlers, we might be alright. It's just I'm going to have to be very careful the way we do the drop rocks. Because at any point, tic-tac-toe honestly could be shot down by even the goblins. I should have thought this through more. I'm going to need to get a mage eventually. I'm going to need a mage eventually, folks. Yeah, we'll see. 1 unit of chameleon so you don't lose. I feel like it almost defeats the purpose, Nukeman. I don't know why. I feel like in some ways it defeats the purpose of me just getting a range, getting a melee unit like that. Because I don't think it's that bad. I think I just have to play in a very specific certain way. Otherwise, I'm just going to be heavily punished for it. So we'll see. We'll see. I have one limited commit to not using if it goes south. Yeah. I'm not sure how long it'll take. I don't know where you win this. I refuse to believe this. What, with this army? Really? As long as I run towards them, it'll push them back. You run this way. So we're hit with this every time. The bowlers will push up. As long as we're using and leveraging the fact that skirmish mode is a thing, we can basically bully them off. Beautiful bombs here. Let's start with you. Okay, good. Let's just make sure the range units are killed. Come back over this way. Is the leadership still depleting? Yeah, we're going to need somebody in melee soon. Let's just cycle charge melee here. Are you guys hitting leadership penalties as well? Yes, you are. We'll have to send somebody in melee. Let's get my hero in there, probably. Yeah, they snuck up on us with their cavalry. It's really bad. Has that depleted the fact that we're all... No. I think it honestly has to be tic-tac-toe. But I can't get tic-tac-toe in here right now. How bad's the leadership? Okay, it's still not too bad. Losing any number of these guys really hurts. So you're in there. Does that mean you will now... Okay, you're still getting the penalties. Are you getting the penalties? Yes, you are. Let's just try and charge over here. It's going to come down to ammo. Yeah. And they nerfed cycle charging in general, which sucks. I mean, it's because Legend used to abuse it like crazy, so the continuous swoop down with certain range units, certain flying units, you no longer can do it and take 0 damage anymore. It's impossible to do that and take no damage. Well, and completely attack, actually. Let's go here and there. Just going to use these guys to charge into here just to keep them in combat. I think I'm just going to need a ton of bowlers. The only problem is when we start getting single entities. Bowlers can't kill single entities, so I think tic-tac-toe needs to try and do that. And Pepper 2, I'm not sure. Wait, can I do... Wait, do you have yours? No, you don't. Let's see if we can get a decent bomb from here. Wait, hold on. Can use it out of melee. Oh my god, tell me I didn't put him in melee. I'm an idiot. I legitimately did not realize I sent him into melee. He might die from that. I fat-fingered attack. Oh, please get him out. We did him flying because we've managed to swoop them all together here. Good. This is exactly what we needed. All of them are really stacked together here. Boom. Here comes the boom, baby. Goblin Archers are pretty weak, so let's charge you in there. Let's kill you. Okay, so tic-tac-toe needs to keep chasing that. We just need to make sure we're doing enough damage for balance of power. I'm just a little bit afraid that we're going to run out of ammo. I think leadership-wise, I think with, yeah, flying units alone must hold the ground. But we should be able to get tic-tac-toe in there. Now they have no melee units. Our hero should come back. I'm hopeful tic-tac-toe is picking out of these guys where possible. Like chipping away at them. These guys are shielded. Everything here is shielded, so I don't need to worry too much. Nice, we've routed them, so let's keep going. Yeah, let's just keep shooting again. Oh, 20 leadership. Hold on, let me just check leaderships. 18. Because it stacks up, so as long as I set them back in melee, I think it should be okay. It's just I need to try and isolate somebody. I guess the goblins at the back would be who I would need to isolate. I'm just checking leaderships again. I guess we have bowlers, so I'm going to send you into the goblins here. And then see if we can get the bowlers getting ready for that. Since these are still on the board, they're providing balance of power, so we can do a little bit of work here. Hopefully none of the entities are like far out like that, because we would actually just put a full volley into there. Ooh, I think we've just... Dude, this guy's taking so much damage. This is really bad. Okay. Is there a way I can do this? Surely. I don't know if I can kill him now. My bowlers need to do a lot of damage. I lost way too many on the first battle. Because these are the two difficult fights in this campaign. Well, in the early game, because I need to try and get myself situated with enough range units to kill stuff. A bit more optimal on the first fight, and it's very easy. Yeah, agreed. 100% agreed. 100% agreed. Yeah, it wasn't the best fight earlier. Hey, questions. How many ammunition? We got 4 ammunition still. Let's swoop in if we can. These guys have relatively high HP. Are you still losing leadership? You are. If I try and cycle you in like that, we'll get charging. But it needs entity-on-entity contact, it looks like. I think it desires entity-on-entity contact like so. So that should go away. No shot, it's still there? No, we've got rid of it. We've got rid of it. We need ammo loss bonus to kick in soon, or we lost. If ammo loss bonus doesn't kick in very soon, we've lost this fight. Shoot. Even with encourage there, they still routed. Oh my god, we lost. Lost. Okay, buddy. It's because of the bloody leadership minuses, man. The reduction of leadership makes it so goddamn hard. I didn't think about this. I didn't think about this one. I should have thought about it more, should I say, of how to counteract the minus leadership. What we'll have to do throughout this campaign is just understand exactly how that functions and the expected behavior of it. Because if it just means that I'm going to have to go... Yeah, it looks like I am. Let me force match... Wow, I can't even force match back in, so I'm going to recruit somebody else to recruit for me. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Whoever's cheapest, this guy's cheapest. I just need to recruit as many bowlers as possible, it looks like. There we go. Have you guys... Can you guys think of anything that I could potentially do here? Is there anything else that I can do to make this easier, do you think? Replenish troops is always useful. No, bowler. Have we already got the bowler stuff? Yeah, we do. How do we obtain this bad boy? We're going to need a sacred spawn. There's nothing else to research, so I might as well do that one. Okay. There we go. Just trying to think how best we can navigate this. Have you considered winning instead of losing? That's a really good idea, actually. Because I need, like, melee of these guys, because I need someone strong enough to hold the line. So my problem right now is I have no one that can actually hold the line. But no, I definitely think if I played not like a noob in the beginning, I probably would have been fine. Do you think the Beligar Confederate Endgame Crisis trick will get changed with the DLC? The Beligar Confederate Endgame Crisis trick. What's that? I've not heard of it. And someone asked about the dwarves earlier. Hold on. For the most fun old world mod campaign, thinking dwarves because of the thingy. Gamecock, I would suggest playing Grombrindle. If you just want to fight things constantly. Beligar is really good fun with this campaign location. Who else? It's crazy. The first time in the campaign, I have to recruit first. Would stashing a flying unit here and trees help? Because the problem is, for the debuff to go away, you need to have somebody in combat. That's the problem, right? For the debuff to actually disappear, you have to be in combat. Just like, I think not stopping a unit from flying that's a flyer, I don't think it works. But I can get generals coming in, that works. That makes sense to me. I don't know if a secondary general can support tic-tac-toe, though. Like, can this guy make it so the tic-tac-toe's armies doesn't get messed up? That I need to figure out. We'll have to figure it out. Oh, world campaign good? Yeah, very good, very good. They've done a fantastic job with that. Oh, a Kurdle. Is a Kurdle... What's the game considered a Kurdle? Okay, that's not good. We've met thingy already. Hey, everything good to you, buddy. And Scott, can you do me a favour and refund the spin the wheel and pause the spin the wheel? This campaign's already torture enough for me to do the spin the wheel as well. Flying monster, I think? Yeah. I would assume it would. Alright, this is so dumb. I'm 3 turns behind, technically. I am 3 turns technically behind what you'd expect. No will have done. Everton, I'm playing a campaign where I have no land unit, which means that I will take leadership penalties constantly. The campaign is hard enough as is. We're getting a prediction on the win or lose on the next one. I've got a lot more units now, thankfully. I think I can reach. Yeah, we can. Good. Yeah, we got tons more bowlers now. Alright, they'll see the difference. I'm curious to see if this actually works. If force matching this guy over, pulling him into the combat. Because then that will change the way we may have to play this one. Unbreaker Lizard Fighters. Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking to myself, I would need Tic-Tac-Toe to kill Gotrek, right? Is there any items in the game that gives you Unbreakable? Does anybody know? Is there any items that can give permanent Unbreakable? The only thing I know of is the dwarves, right? Hey, Scarius. Yeah, the only thing I know of is the dwarves. Crown of Command, it's inactivatable. It doesn't work constantly. That's the issue with it. Wait, why have I not been hit with the leadership debuff yet? Oh, it's quite literally because I'm getting somebody in the reinforcements coming in with it. Interesting. Can we make more money for... An interesting Desebi. Oh, Tic-Tac-Toe. Yeah, Tic-Tac-Toe is really cool. Let's see. I think we have... As long as we keep putting pressure down here, we should be alright. Alright, here we go. Who got Tic-Tac-Toe? Everybody. No one plays him. You're telling me you've seen him played? Are we still getting... Yeah, actually, just having this guy as a reinforcement stops it. Alright, well, good to know now. So it seems we've fixed the problem of leadership now, which is good. Okay, now we're cooking. Alright, now we're cooking, boys. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Go. We are on the hob right now, cooking. Alright. I think this should be a lot better. More like band-aided it. Yeah, I don't know how long... I don't know what... It's still unfortunate, obviously. I'm curious to see how bad it'll be, though, because having someone following you around constantly is not ideal. Because if at any point we don't have someone that can be used as a general... If I go into... It's not Beast Driver, it's not Hunt Leader, it's Swift Rider, right? Yeah. Just go get additional speed. Dance of Death is interesting. Oh, wow, they can get Stegodons and stuff. Yeah, I think 2 turns away from the Statues of God and we'll take out Province. We've got some potential homies over here. Surprisingly, there's actually nobody... There's no aversion or anything. Hey, Espen's going well, how are you, buddy? Hey. Nice. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Espen. Good to see you. Are you sick today? Oh, Espen, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon, buddy. Always sucks when you're ill. It always sucks when you're ill. I think Tic-Tac-Toe here, Lumpia. Lumpia is such a dope name. Right. Kill enemies for some units I'll never be able to use? No, thank you. The Fly Boys commence. Hey, Mora. How far can we move with the flyboys? You can go there. Do we get regiments around? Do we get any flying regiments around? I think we do. We get the Curdle, the Reaper Hunters, and the Pterodon Riders here as well. Nice. Do I really want to go more bowlers? Because do you guys know how well bowlers do into like cavalry? Is an all-fire unit run? It is indeed. It is indeed. Ooh, there's a big fat army there, Tree Hugger. I legit lost the second battle on the first turn because it was just brutal. I lost too much leadership. I got rid of all my units that aren't flying. So it seems that I have to have a lord with me following around constantly. So I wonder if it'd be better to recruit somebody else that's different. Which ancient? I think the whole point is they don't want to do it. It's a top good campaign, it is indeed. I'm curious to see what else we can get. We'll see how if we bend the rules much. One of those. Do you think the Lisbon would taste nice, guys? Would the Lisbon taste good or nah? What do you think? That's an interesting question. Can we attack? I don't think we can yet, can we? Yeah, no. I think we have enough units for now. This is part of the province, so I'm happy with this. Have we moved here? Ooh, okay. I think we should be able to attack next turn no matter what anyway. I believe we're in the zone of control of each other. Do we wait for tier 3? I think getting Ripidactor Riders is going to be needed. Because they have like double the HP of normal units. Cuddles you can get so quickly as well. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. Yeah, I'll wait for tier 3 then. We'll see. Oh. I think what I'm going to need to do is probably a big fight in Statue of the Gods, because I suspect they'll try and defend it. Browns are the chickens of the tree. They're the chickens of the tree. Have you eaten iguanas? Bonuses gets for having vassal settlements. Good. Bonuses Nakai gets for having vassal settlements. Good. From memory, you don't really notice it too much. Nakai in general is just strong as is. He's just a one-man show, really. Don't you need some ground units or you'll lose the fight? OG, that's literally the reason why we lost the first 2 fights. But if you have one general that follows you around, it apparently cancels it. It seems. It counteracts it, it looks like. So we're going to struggle to kill the Lord. Because we literally had the same problem in the very first fight. I was really confused to how I'd win it. And then all of a sudden, yeah, just bring in the Lord and it seems it fixes it. And you were playing Thorgrim and got attacked by a Skaven in a major settlement. They broke through the wall and steamed through the small gap. There's 3 units of Iron Drakes waiting behind 2 units of Iron Breakers to plug the hole. It was a barbecue. That definitely sounds like a barbecue. The Legend Joel you can't play. Wait, Taylor, how come you can't play Tic-Tac-Toe? So him being over there should fix it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run and sprint as fast as I can to their reinforcement zone. And then I'm going to drop rocks all over the Reds. Yeah, I think this has fixed it. So I think I was right. So yeah, that has actually fixed it. So that's good. Seems squishy. Oh, the bowlers in general are ridiculously squishy. Like, for example, one volley from a Orc Arrow Boy, they'll probably just die. Oof. Is you bad? I think for me as well, I struggle a little bit too. I should be able to do a bit of a drive-by here. As long as we're hovering on top of them, it should be okay. All I've got to make sure to do is that the ranged units are not shooting me. You could move the reinforcement into the town and to join in. That is a very valid point, but I'm not too worried because, yeah, I guess technically, if I do that, then they haven't reinforced and joined. So I guess we're not breaking any rules there. Let's get tic-tac-toe in there. Look at this damage, boys. I wonder how else we could have dealt with it. Over the free content. Sure, it's well received. Or do you think they'll miss the mark? Oh, it'll be well received, 100%. It's a make or break situation, you know. They can't half-ass content. They need to make sure it's really good. Otherwise, people will just completely lose faith in everything Creative Assembly. And they understand that. They know they need to make it good. So I would be very surprised if they don't make it good. Wait, why couldn't I have grabbed... Oh, it's because you have a unique one here as well. Oh my god. Holy moly. It's absolutely dropping rocks on these idiots. I love it. What can these dumb gobbos do against the power of the fly boys? I've seen some pterodactyl riders, and I'll start killing single entities. Although one volley from those is very scary. Thank you for the apology. Went down to $40. I think fair is good, but it's one of those things where after a little bit of time, it gets very boring. I think it's fun because it's new, but then, you know, the novelty can run off pretty quickly. How can you play a full flying army? Don't they instantly rout? We found that if you have a Lord as a reinforcement, they don't rout instantly. Well, it's not instantaneous. We did the first fight. If you look back on the stream at the beginning, the leadership penalties we were receiving... Oh my god, that is insane with the missile homing, the changes to Vindictive Glare. That is terrifying. You can get away with it. It's not as bad as you may think. It just means that you've got to really be careful about how you're playing and what you're doing. And you got to, like, charge in and get really aggressive with it. But thankfully we didn't lose that many entities, because you can see that if we're taking like a lot of damage like over here, but we're still alive, it means that we're fine. Also, these guys are foul moving, so let's take advantage of that. It's basically like having free company militia just constantly. Good, because we're gonna have to fight these guys again anyway, so we might as well kill as many as we can. We might as well kill as many as we can. Okay. I found I can play the Empire. How many, right, out of interest, guys, type 1 in the chat if you like historical over Warhammer 3, type 2 if you don't. I think there's probably, I feel like historical fans are a dying breed nowadays, it's a shame. I definitely feel like historical is a dying breed. Maybe that's why they've not really focused on doing historical stuff. Whatever your Warhammer 3 as well. I wonder if I was playing a historical game, if that would help. What was the question? Type 1 if you prefer historical, 2 if you prefer like fantasy. I think, for me personally, I feel like Warhammer 3 is just so far ahead of the game from everything they've done. And it's kind of nutty. It is pretty damn nutty. As fun as historical. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things when we had historical, it was good, right? I enjoyed playing historical, but we don't necessarily need them anymore. Or I feel like they're getting vastly outdated unless they start releasing cool stuff. Because in a perfect world, I feel like if like Shogun 3 came out or anything like that, we could get some pretty cool stuff coming through. Just depends. Which one you? Wow, Crown of Command has come through. Alright. I wonder if we attack the settlement, does that pull those in? It doesn't actually pull Gnarly Treehugger in, but it stops them from replenishing. So I'm actually kind of happy doing that. Yeah, I'm more than happy with that. Make it an easy win. Oh, someone mentioned about the Chorf exploit. Hold on. I read it, but didn't clock it in. Somebody was mentioning all about the exploit. You can spawn Dwarf Endgame Crisis at turn 10 and then confederate 3 free armies with the victory over Greenskins. Oh, wow. Wait, so you're saying Belegar specifically can confederate anybody without any issue? Why is that? Out of interest. What makes it so that Belegar is able to do that? That's the reinforcements with the general in it. What can Belegar do? Apparently, turn 10, you can confederate the crisis, like 3 endgame crisis armies. I'm gonna have to try that at some point. So that seems pretty nutty. Yo, Davey, how are we doing, you handsome bugger? Davey, I was actually talking about DRG earlier, you know. I was like, how many rock and stone enjoyers are here? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing lovely. I hope you had a great stream. I'm currently doing a really silly campaign where I'm doing flying units only. And thank you for the shout out. If you guys don't know who Davey is, great guy. Lovely fella. Rock and stone, everyone. Oh my god, that is like a tactical nuke. Like, actually. That is as good as a tactical nuke. Tactical nuke incoming! Wait, have I wiped their entire... Yeah, I've wiped their entire infantry line. Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, bud. Did I hear rock and stone? We're rich. We're rich. Even to this day, me and my friends still meme that. I think there's a... What is it? Is it Lethal Company where there's DRG memes? Oh my god, the rocks do so much damage. Can you get better rocks? Are you able to get better rocks? Because the damage we're doing with them is insane. Those poor guys. So yeah, the campaign to begin with, we had a lot of problems with the fact that we lose due to leadership. Do we just take it? Do you know what? We'll end the battle because using more rocks is good. Remember when they get more chevrons? Yeah, when they get red rank. Oh, I haven't checked level 7 and plus. I haven't checked level 7 plus. See what these guys get. And so is Welcome Bud. Bane, good to see you. And Righteous, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we literally didn't lose anybody. We legit didn't lose anybody, and we instantaneously... Because it looks like the rocks have a huge AoE. And hey, Buds, good to see you, bud. Buds, good to see you, bud. Like that. I wonder if if we should still use this guy. I guess in a settlement it doesn't matter as much. Hey, Yeti, good to see you, bud. What is the tier 7? We get missile resistance. Oh, that's really bad. Holy moly. Missile resistance and that's it? A melee defense and melee attack? That sucks. That's really bad. From a buff perspective, that's garbage. Wow. So there's relatively little incentive apart from the chevrons to rank them up. Getting more accuracy and stuff will always pay off, but that is quite surprising. You'd have expected it to be at least a little bit more stronger than that. Trying to remember what else we can get here. Anything we can do to buff Terran Riders? Ooh, this is good. Blessing of Ixtil is probably going to be the way to go. Upkeep reduction is always good. How much is our units? Honestly, they're already 100. That's not bad at all. That'd save 20 a pop, so potentially about 200-300 gold, which isn't that good. Is it Tic-Tac-Toe specifically that makes him dirt cheap? I think he does, doesn't he? We've got a right to increase the combat range of all armies. Ooh, okay. Start with Terran rounds. We get more movement. Terragons get unique battle ability. Honestly, this thing is insane. I'm not gonna lie. The Deep Rocks of Chotek is insane. It does so much damage. I am concerned that at a higher rank or higher tier units, it'll struggle a little bit because of the lack of AP, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Now I'm kind of now I'm interested to see what I should level up because I feel like going into that further is not going to benefit too much. We know we're going to have another fight on our hands. Obviously, Tree Hugger's around the area, so and there's no way in hell he can retreat all the way back if he goes this way. Even Force Match, there's no way he moves that far because you can see he'll get to like around here. So I'm going to go into a combat. So I'm going to increase. Let's go into Prodigy Fighter. Maybe we should go into. It's annoying because I'm going to use a tier of things and not get any value from it. Are the Caudals included in that? No, they're not. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Caudal. I think I am. Yeah, the red tree is actually not that worth it. So I'm going to go into additional damage here because I know as a fact that I'm going to be fighting anyway. So when I know I'm going to be fighting the next turn, I'm going to level from up that anyway. I might as well make myself as strong as I can do. My bowlers are insane. I'm actually pleasantly surprised how strong bowlers are. Armies will be able to change out of march stance once they use it for the initial movement range. Interesting. I got mage? Not yet. Dinosaur Birbs, best Birbs? Yeah, they do seem good. Do they get Pterodon too? I think everybody, like, by default, my Skink Chief is on a Pterodon. Oh, I can take him off of it. But no, that's cheating. Mate, these poor gobbos. Oh, the priests. We're gonna need a mage, aren't we? And then we'll no longer need this guy here. Because this guy's been a real pain in the nuts. Tell that for sure. Because we need him to stop us from getting the debuffs. What do you mean, Comet Cassador, OG? It's a shame they've nerfed Comet Cassador so much. It is such a shame. All skin characters get it by default? Right, okay. Nice. What level do you need to be normally? Isn't it like level 10, 12 or something? Ooh, interesting. This will be the good old legendary leadership bonus, replenishment bonuses. Yeah, it's 22%. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's about 15-20% leadership replenishment he's got right now. Where can I attack him? Oh my god. The irony of the fact that I can't attack him right now. Because I don't have Rat Marcher. That is too good. That is too good, man. I did not think he'd go just out of range. This guy, dude. I'm gonna level up to tier 3. I thought I was being clever and everything, but it was gnarly tree hugger who's clearly smarter than I. Let's get some of these ones. I want melee variants of this. You can recruit the melee variants, right? Yeah, we need the Ripid Riders, because they have way more HP. Because I can't really send these guys into melee, because they're so low HP. I just bought the Chaos Dwarves, and I finished the campaign in 2 days. Oh, nice! It's like the Skaven Dwarves to the baby. Yeah, near enough. I think for me, personally, I think Chaos Dwarves are just a much better version of the Dwarves, unfortunately. From a replayability perspective, I love the Dwarves. This shall be a reckoning. But they just don't have cool stuff at all. What I'm praying... Well, we actually ambushed them. What I'm praying for is that we're going to get, within the Dwarf rework, cool stuff. I've been mentioning this a lot, but get the Dwarves, Malachi McKayson, which means you get Thunder Badges, you can potentially get even cooler stuff. He's done all sorts of stuff as a Slayer engineer. That would implement Rune Golems, potentially, Shard Dragons, more variants of Slayers. There's tons of Slayers we don't have in the game, but the only problem with that is Ungrim exists, so they'd have to buff him as well. Isn't strong. So I think, like, I 100% think this. And hey, Sketchman, good to see you. Happy holidays. I 100% think this. I think the dwarves are overpowered, right? Normal dwarves are OP, but they're just boring. There, I said it. There, I said it. I actually do think normal dwarves are hella strong. It's just they are so unbelievably boring in comparison to most. Like, I generally do think they're really strong. I think there's not many factions that have the strength that the dwarves do. It's just, you want to go to sleep, because they just autopilot and kill everything. So you get gyros and the artillery. That is fair. Getting decently strong. Single entities. Ooh, yeah. I think the advantage that Chaos Dwarves obviously have is they have everything you'd want in a... yeah, pretty much everything you'd want they have. Let's get the guy in the front. Oh, you're at Patton's house? No worries, man. Hope your holidays were good. Mine was really good. Thanks for asking. So watch this. Watch this nuke. It's insane. I think they have the... Oh, we missed. Yikes. Yeah, these guys have the individual ones. You guys go over here. Screw it. Oh my god. Somebody bloody arrest me. These poor goblins. Geneva Convention.co.uk here. I tell you, Jesus. Someone arrest this man. Those rocks are brutal. I had no idea they were as good as they were. I had no idea they were as good as they were. Like, this damage is insane. Because the fact that you get double rocks is bonkers. Go on, we must rock them before they leave. Fly, my pretties! Yeah, I think the last time I played Tic-Tac-Toe was in Warhammer 2. A long time ago. A long time ago. Shots of a great roster, they do. Very diverse. Monsters inventory. I don't think the dwarves necessarily would have access to things that are monstrous. From an inventory perspective. I think, unless you guys can think of it, I don't think there's any monstrous inventory that the dwarves have. Unless you would consider some kind of rune golem inventory, but I wouldn't. Rune golems, I wouldn't consider that an inventory, though. I'd consider that a single entity. Would you consider monstrous inventory? Would you consider a rune golem monstrous inventory? Sure, you wouldn't. You'd consider it like a construct. Yeah, you'd consider it like a construct, surely. They could be troll-sized? Also, I didn't realize the hobgoblins in Baldur's Gate are huge. Hobgoblins in Baldur's Gate are ginormous. I've been playing tons of Baldur's Gate recently. Who needs cherry bombers when you've got double rocks? Michael, couldn't have said it better myself. Good luck when Kairos shows up. I don't think Kairos will be that bad because we'll be able to murder most of the blues. Actually, no, saying that, we'll struggle to get on top of them. How does a flying unit penalty work? If you are not engaged in combat, when you have all flyers, you continuously keep scaling, losing your leadership. So you'll lose your leadership continuously until you go into combat again. That's how it works. Since we had a garrison, we didn't take penalties there. This guy is such a pain in the nuts. Can you attack my settlement? I don't think he can. We need tier 3 to get a mage. It's going to increase his HP. And Swiggity Squaws. Thanks for the follow, buddy. What a name. Swiggity Squaws. No. Useless. No flying units there. Oh, this could be good. Only 5 turns is not the best, though. Mean a burrito? No, this is a, what are they called? Breakfast bar? Love them. Do I have my garrison again? Garbage. I should probably upgrade this guy. Probably put this unit in here. But I'm going to ego it and just try and do it. Because I can't, that's not a flying unit technically. Reverse psychology, we get into this? Honestly, I just haven't played it in ages. Murray. I think it'd be good fun. But I'm not gonna lie, dude. The rocks are so good. I am so goddamn surprised how good the units are so far. I've been nothing but impressed. Lol, peace treaty. I'll show you how it works here. So I will show you how it works. Mega mid in Warhammer 2. Yeah, I don't think Tic-Tac-Toe was very good in 2. Doing the Demon Slayers for dwarves should be monstrous inventory. I didn't... A monstrous inventory would be a large entity, right? I wouldn't consider any dwarf a large entity. No offense to dwarves. Because I don't think there's any... Is there any monstrous inventory that's not large? An autumn.
You have tamed and obsessed as this dog. There'll be no alliance while I'm the High King.
This is what happens when you have flying units. Flying units alone cannot hold the ground, land, and attack, or surrender this territory. Yeah, we're going with the bombing round. It still amazes me that Teclis would be as dumb as he was. But in war times, anything happens. You know what I mean? Times of war, anything can happen. Because technically, Teclis is the diplomat for the High Elves. Like, he's supposed to be smart, you know? But the good news is, you can see here that we're getting a ton of reduction in leadership. But we're just blowing them up with rocks. You know what I mean? Who needs leadership when you have rocks? Is there any like, is it anybody in the Warhammer Fantasy world that worships rocks? Because I understand now. I understand why, and I'm right there with them. The rest of my units need to be melee infantry. We'll have the anti-large from the Resident Renown, and we'll have the anti-infantry from the Ripper ones. Some greenskin tribes? Yeah, you'd think so, right? You'd think some greenskin tribe would be. I'm racing leadership degrade. No, you can reset it. I was trying to figure out how to get... Oh, the rock idols. That's a very good shout, Scott. Yeah, true. You can reset the leadership penalties by cycle charging, and then it obviously tick back up as soon as you start landing. But if you have one person in combat, it then resets it, so... I just need to make tic-tac-toe stronger. Our leadership plus 10 for his army? That's actually kind of insane. Is tic-tac-toe OP, guys? Question mark? Wish me luck with this. Thank you, buddy. Right, so he'll be forced to attack something, because if you don't know, if an AI has no settlements, they're hard-coded to attack something. Oh, they're not. They still have in the settlement. I was going to say they would be hard-coded to fight something. I don't think I have the luxury to not recruit bowlers here, unfortunately. Against vampires, would I want more Pterodon Riders? I think I'm going to need more Pterodon Riders. I think I have enough bowlers as is. We'll go tier 3 and bring some cuddles in there as well. Okay. I think with what you've done, it's a little cheese. As early on there, I can't do much. I mean, I've got to do anything I can, lad. I got to take advantage of any cheese situations that present themselves, because I am in a very difficult campaign here. A very difficult campaign. Missile infantry, can't recruit those because it's an infantry. Razor standard is going to be useless because it only applies to a melee attack. So the guys that I want to get here is level 18 and level 23. That's what we need to get to. That is what we're looking for. What's the best gift to do as Nakai? What's the green one? Square Cloud, describe the green one again. Honestly, I kid you not. The last time I played Nakai, I said it was chocolate chip, strawberry, and blueberry. I didn't consider their names. So rock lobbers, true. I forget what I picked red. Yeah, I legit didn't follow suit the naming conventions. I just called it my own things.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord.
Wait, how is this quest going to work? Who is it? Mark of the Havens, what's the quest? Oh, perfect vigor. Melee defense plus 2. Jesus, that's insane! But I have to win after a very specific amount of time. Also, this guy can do one. Like, respectfully, he can do one. I don't know if I can trap him here. I don't think so. His pathing is going to matter. Where is he pathing towards? Because we can still ram march. Don't come this way. Why can't I see anything? What is that that's making that... Yo, why is this... Is this something I've done? Is this the geomantic web? What's this dark cloud? I've never seen this before. Is it the statue of the gods? Huh. I've literally never seen that brother before. Just a weather thing? Right, okay. Wait, tell me I can attack. I can't. I hate how elusive the AI can be sometimes. If this guy walks around me and takes a settlement, I will just cry, honestly. I think there's no other way to describe it. I'm gonna need a wizard. I'm going to need a wizard before I do that quest, I think. Unless I randomly RNG a hero. But I don't know if Lisbon can. I have no idea if Lisbon can. Like I said, I need better things, but I need some bowlers just in case Manfred starts fighting us. I'm likely going to get into a combat with Manfred. The good thing about Manfred, now I think about it, he has no shields. He's relatively low armor, so let's go with Pterodon Riders, I think. Would we do this one now? Income for battle loot. Honestly, that's not that big. Let's do this. Let's get another unit in here. I think playing towards trying to get most amount of value out of it is brutal. Green is Grizzle. It's that one then. I think I went into green mainly. It's been a long time since I last played Nikai, but last time I played Nikai, I did a no-loss run. And yeah, it was good fun. I ended up doing like 100 battles. I think I finished the long victory condition as well with it without losing. Then again, it's kind of simple when you've just got, you know, armies roaming around. Because generally, I think Nikai fighting against most things, you can just crush everything. There's not many things that you lose to as Nikai. Mainly because you can get a variance of bonuses versus specific types of inventory / large things you're fighting. Interesting that Talisman Preservation is coming in. Do we go towards Manfred? Do we say hello to Manfred, folks? How strong is he? 62 is not the greatest. 4 settlements. He's at war with the elves currently. He won't be able to win just yet. No way. I knew he'd be coming this way, little rascal. Do I think Manfred is brave enough to come and attack us? Yes, because he'd kick his ass. Would Manfred kick our butt right now? Bab Nightmare is flying, isn't it? I think level 8 you get to flying mount. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if I'd kick his butt in melee. We just tic-tac-toe alone. Alright, here's the gamer move. We could declare war on him now and try and go for a fight here. But I think delaying it one turn, but then we might lose visibility in him. I think right now we probably have the best chance of winning. A lot of bowlers, a lot of riders that can crush him. Doesn't he get a dragon that's flying? Is the horses on the ground? Oh, is it? I know certain vampire lords have access to flying mounts very early on. Because 78 speed would make you think it's not flying. In truth. I swear he has another mount that's not a dragon. That's flying. I'm almost certain of it. Like, the amount of times I've seen him do the dumbest things ever. Hellish Nightmare, that's the one. Hellish Nightmare. Yes, it's not a Hellish Nightmare. I'm probably just getting confused because it has Nightmare in its name. Blood Force isn't a flying one? Yeah, it's just him. He doesn't have any mounts. I remember I got really annoyed when they changed the fact that everyone got mounts for free. And I was like, bruh, where's Vlad's buffs? And I was like, he doesn't need them, honestly. In hindsight, he just doesn't need them. So they patched to kind of recruit proc scores? Yeah, they should have done. Right, where else is more flying stuff? I need a mage ASAP, so tier 3 is important here. Tier 3 is very important here, folks. Let's have a look. I think getting up our province ready, because we can get double level 2s there. I'm not going to declare war just yet, because I feel like I can probably get a better fight. Although I would expect Manfred to start moving towards their potential capital, especially with him doing that. Although ideally he'll attack Gnarly Treehugger. He'll have no army left. Okay, I don't know where he went. Looked like he went to the west, towards the elves here. Which means that I probably shouldn't fight him just yet, because he'll have free reign of my capital. Which is really unfortunate. That's not what I wanted at all. Let's not be reckless. Let me see your skink recruitment build real quick. What, my army, or what I build normally? When I'm playing Nikai? Crookshaw was recruited tier 2 or 3. Oh, you want to see my building? Okay, yeah. Tier 3. Yeah, tier 3. Doesn't he get recruitment from his just upgrading his province? Like upgrading his horde? You get it from upgrading your horde to tier 3, I think. It might not be attached to this. Yeah, because he's very weird with that. Right, was I right in that he went over this way? Because the military presence is 13, which I would assume means he has moved his army to here. We could just move past and just try and kill... Yeah, I think we want to finish our food here. But if we get caught with our pants down and we get attacked while forced march, this is so bad. Some buckle special, right? Let's upgrade everything. So we still have relatively bad leadership here. I think once we've gotten this one, we can start looking towards it. Trespassers he's enjoying. Around doing tiles. I mean, it's... God, Vampire Corruption looks so doo-doo, doesn't it? Interesting. I mean, ever since they made the map look alive, it's so dope, though, I'm not gonna lie. Gnarly, we should be able to take Gnarly out here. Or we should hopefully be able to take Gnarly out here. I don't know if I'll have enough movement, but this is pathed, I believe, so it should increase our movement by... It's like 50% or something if you've got on paths. Only just. We have not have Route Marcher yet. I'm an idiot, we don't. Yeah, it's my own fault. Route Marcher would have attacked it there. I had one more level, man. Does recruit from the main building train? Yes, he does, yep. Yeah, they changed the way it worked a while back. Oh, thank you, darling. Right, my beautiful girlfriend has just brought me a homemade chicken korma, boys. Gosh. Alright, so I'll be devouring this korma while we're playing. Does anyone want a bite? Might as well get some recharging while we're here. Mmm. What's hot? Here you go, Munchief. Oh, it's dripping though. I dropped loads on my keyboard. Alright, no more. Alright, no more giving food to chat now. Jesus. Second Lord. Thank you, Skreklow. Went all over my keyboard. Don't blame us. I won't. I will take the blame. I thought I used a bit of naan to soak it up a bit, but a little too late, you know. Oh, we're gonna struggle to kill the trolls. Right? Why do they have 42 leadership? Is that what trolls normally have? 45. Why do they have -3? Do we have something that reduces leadership by 3? Curious. Interesting indeed. Alright. What's everyone's favorite non-evil campaign? I feel like evil factions are more played than good factions nowadays. Because there's so many better options. I feel like there's so many better options of Tharion. Yeah, Tharion's cool. Faction non-evil? Yep. Dwarves? Right, I've trained you well. Sreklau, I've trained you well. Good lad. I'm intrigued to see how this goes. Used to be Empire and are probably dwarves since they need love. Yeah, I feel like the Empire has problems, but it's a different kind of problem. Like the Empire is just surrounded by enemies, which is the main problem. Hey Countess, good to see you, buddy. Merry Xmas, my friend. Happy holidays. Hope you're doing well. Let's get to shooting these trolls over here. Thankfully, the ones with single target are the ones shooting over this side. Oof. Probably didn't lose any Birbs, I don't think. Yeah, I just think everybody hates the Empire right now. There's just too many. There's so many threats that are in the Empire nowadays. But I mean, honestly, I prefer that than the Order Tide we used to have. Like, my god, does anybody remember the Order Tide in Warhammer 2? It was so brutal. The Order Tide in Warhammer 2 was a whole different beast. Wait, why can't I do this? Ask us 2 if you've used it. Hey, Joachim, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well.
Shen murder, Shen murder, Shen murder.
The murdering is happening, my friend. Yeah, it was like Karl Franz became a Giga Chad every single campaign because he just confederated the Empire so fast. Like there was pretty much nobody that could contest you. Like I don't think there was anything that really could contest early game Empire. Because your Confederation power was so insane. It was also so weird having Karl Franz in the game, but not a Legendary Lord at the release of Warhammer 3. Around Scrag. Still to this day. Weird. I wonder if that's why he's kind of like a lot worse in this game now. Like the AI of Karl Franz. Because he was like pretty much nerfed and gutted to the ground. So Scrag always could roll over him. Because of the way that anyone that's going into the Chaos Realms had just default buffs. Holy moly. Gotta love me some rocks. Ooh, I am needing to pay attention. Who's shooting us anyway? Is it these fellas? I honestly didn't think this to be... I didn't think this would be as strong as it is. Not gonna lie to you guys, I thought this would be way worse than it actually is. This army is actually pretty nuts. Just constantly being a nuisance. Alright, we still have some more rocks here. Definitely double rock is overkill, but why not? Why not? Gift them after all, it is the holidays. You know? Season's greeting and all that. Oh my god, it is like laying down napalm with these ones. Hey man, it's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Nice. Are you the bowlers variant? I don't think the bowlers will do much damage. These poor buggers have no idea what to do. Hopefully we're not being shot at anymore. That's true, we're not being shot at. Because we're just rolling on everyone. Yes. There was very few things that could contend with the dwarves at that point. But Skarsnik wasn't next to him. Skarsnik was just south of the Empire, right? Am I remembering correctly, guys? Was he south of the Empire? He was around that area? He was, yeah. Pretty brutal stat for him, honestly. But then again, you could kill the Empire pretty quick. I feel like he was one of the best Empire killers in the game. Oh, we really need anti-infantry. Who, what? Skarsnik used to live in Warhammer 2. It's just south of the Empire. Man, the bowler boys are real here. It's the bowler boys. We are bowling. That bonus, I think it is. These poor buggers, man. I think we might have had like 5 losses there. 4, nice. I mean, the bowlers and everything are really strong against low armored targets, but it's gonna become very scary. Hey, look, it's good to see you, bud. I think it'd be very scary very quickly. Right, guys. What do I drink? Do we go a Dr. Pepper? Type 1 for Dr. Pepper, 2 for Coca-Cola. 1, 2. 1, 2. What are we cracking open for the boys? Is 3 both of them doing the thing? Because I'll do it. Wait, do you guys like... Dr. Pepper is garbage? Alright, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper now. Oh, that's delicious, that. 3 is water. Can't be bothered to get out of my seat. Reverse psychology successful. God damn it, Tizzy. Okay. Now I think I have to start fighting Manfred. Didn't want to, but here we are. I mean, to become friends with... But I have to keep reminding myself, Swift Riders, isn't it? To become friends with these guys over on the right... I legit have nothing I can recruit. Bruh. Excuse me. What else is bowlers? Are you telling me the only thing that in this list is bowlers that I can upgrade? Is that all I can upgrade? Are you kidding me? What gives me Tablet of War? No, Monuments. The Control Building, okay. Why is Tic-Tac-Toe for the Golden Lord? I feel like nobody plays them. I feel like out of everybody you've discussed or would discuss, I think Tic-Tac-Toe is very, very, very not really played or talked about. I mean, Daniel was one of the most popular campaigns in Warhammer 3. But it never told us how long they played him for. They probably just played Daniel for a little bit, got bored, and just played something else. Where the hell does this guy come from? Where's this punk come from? Alright. Let's get rid of these units then. And we'll make our way over here. We're going to trespass again. To make these guys like me more. Hopefully we're going to deal with them, because I don't want to fight with anything on my east or northern side. That's one of the advantages, I would say, of Tic-Tac-Toe, is the amount of people you can become friends with around the area. If he comes this way, I think we could obviously probably just beat him up with just the units alone. I think additional movement, I don't think I can... I don't know if you can go into combat with this. Does anybody know? Will this allow me to go into combat? Alright, big. Alright, we've got access to a mage now. This gives us the Determining the Great Plan. What's that one? Determining the Great Plan. Oh, this one. Control. Hazard replenishment rate 10% is pretty good. And for croc score sequence. Oh, what's this? Upkeep reduction. Yeah, upkeep reduction. My units are in there. I mean, I don't hate the idea of getting them, but I need a mage ASAP. Without a mage, I will struggle to do the quest battle. Because I'll be losing leadership too quickly. I'm going to make sure that we can kill this guy. Yep, nice. We'll get rid of the army now. It has served its purpose. Okay. Ooh, Master Mason. Oh, would it be worth deconstructing and reconstructing? Nah, definitely not, surely. Like, surely there's no way. Ooh, Cetra. And looks for the Great Plan, of course. For the Great Plan. Although, at this point, nobody knows what the Great Plan even is anymore. I'm pretty sure the Great Plan has gotten to the point where it's diluted too much. Where there are no living second-generation slans that understand what the Great Plan actually is anymore. And I do apologize for eating, guys. Unfortunately, I hadn't had a chance to eat before the stream. Right. Ooh, they've got bats. Bats might make it a problem. Because they can catch units out. The last stat line is not terrible. Who is it? Oh, you gotta be out of melee. Confirm trees or counters? Oh, I've got tic-tac-toe in there, he'll be fine. So, we're getting the leadership penalties, but as long as we're smart about it, we should be able to do it. What about Lord Croak? Isn't he Generation 2? He is indeed, but he is very much... The lights are... there's nobody home kind of thing. The lights are on, but no one's home. He really doesn't have a lot going on in his old domium of his. As he died and he's resurrected, right? So truly that guy has not much in his brain. Takes his toes for gone because it's all he can do, pretty much. He's undead? Yeah, he died a long time ago. He's basically point him into the direction of chaos and he'll go murder them all. That is to the extent of Croak. Review the surgery of the body. That's Chad. In what world is this army this good, man? It feels like a crime how good this army is. I guarantee I won't be saying that when I have to start fighting things that have long range. I'll be making sure to complain. Wait, how did I get tablet of spawning? What gives you tablet of spawning? Hey, Sky, yeah, I missed you, dude. I missed you too, man. Yeah, I haven't been streaming for the past 4 days because I'm planning videos out and I've been playing lots of Baldur's Gate. I've been playing the crap out of Baldur's Gate off stream. That is such a good game. Such a good game. There's a tier 3 building, you can build in capitals. I don't think I built it yet, though. Finish your 3rd playthrough of it? Nice, man. Hey, RNG God, I have. I played it tons. I've played it so much that I wanted to play vanilla instead. Where the hell is he? So he's not in here. He's in either his capital or here. Maybe I can get,
Come in peace.
Nah, I'm not giving him 12k to do that. Is there anything I can do to get bonuses in melee? If this was free, it'd be worth a while. Like, if the Rite of Primeval Glory was free, I feel like people would use it more often. I almost exclusively never use this. And I generally just don't see the point in it. Some of you guys may disagree / not feel the same way, but in a Thoric run, Wood Elves are a much bigger problem. I mean, Wood Elves aren't as bad for the Dwarves. In fairness, in multiplayer, the Dwarves are a hard counter. If I'm going to be completely transparent, the Wood Elves are a hard counter to the Dwarves in multiplayer. But in campaign, it's not as bad. Rangers are really good. Bugman Rangers, oof. Yeah, a couple of Bugmans basically do what they do, but back at them. And or more organ guns work too. Because no gold, but maybe like -5 leadership. Yeah, I actually like that. It's a good idea. Yeah, I like that. I mean, because you're invoking the jungle and the spirits around you, so it kind of makes sense that you should be able to use it for a lot less of a cost. Can I make these guys declare war on him? But I don't want to take this and then him attacks me. Respawn, combat focus. Yeah, I'm not recruiting inventory. I now have met them. Can I make them fight me? Or fight stuff for me? No. Although, this army is a genuine hard counter to mine. I legitimately couldn't beat this. So, what we'll do is smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I hope he doesn't attack us. I'm going to fight this because I can't afford to lose any casualties. So I have a problem with how many factions. 5 armies sitting in the other ones. Yeah, I feel like the AI is a lot more passive. I'm not sure how you guys have felt, but it feels a lot more passive these days. Right. Let me do this, actually. Because they individually have different rocks. I can get a bit of a bombing, a rock bomb schedule with these fellas. Annoyingly, we've just been put in combat though. Just go free for all with it, boys. It'd be cool if you could make them automatically drop the rocks. Like if they get near a certain amount of unit, but I suppose that gets into like RTS worlds. Where it's like, once you have seen approximately 17 units, please use your rocks. I love these rocks. Who would have thought rocks would be our best friend? So we've got a decent hybrid of units as well, which is helpful. Enemies around the capital didn't move for like 50 turns. Oh, interesting. Like I said, once looks for settlement, and yeah. It's funny because Naga Shazar was obviously Nagash's settlement in lore, and they, as a Easter egg, put in Skaven in there, as Skavens who took him down in the end times, and yeah, it's funny. It's a tier 5 settlement as well. Opened a lot of cheese up. It being a tier 5 settlement opened up a lot of cheese. Like Imric rushing it to get higher tier settlements and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's what has been done. I'm going to ambush with you. Kind of sucks that tic-tac-toe. I don't know if I even want to go into this. And during ambushes, is there any leadership bonuses? Hit points plus 10%. From experience, you are not trying to buff anyone but your own units. Look at Toxin's gone nice. Look, this is costing me 45 gold and 36 gold. My army is 1.1k cost. That is absolutely wild. Can you get him for free? Can Tic-Tac-Toe make his army free? Because we're bloody getting close to it, I tell you. Ooh, is the Ancillary Lord's army? Could you wield that on you? No, you can only equip it on a Lord. They changed that. You used to be able to equip those on non-Lords. And it was insane. How much is a normal one of these units? How much do they normally cost? That's 288. That's insane. Flying 150. Oh, okay, that's 150 and 188. Okay, that's not too bad. reducing over like 75% or so, so it's pretty decent. Do I need any armies over this way? It's a reasonable thing to assume that getting another lord in here is probably going to be a good idea. Leadership +2 in the army is going to be useful. Strong. I never use Saurus Old Bloods, I swear. I probably should. But I don't believe that. I don't think they're like mini Warlocks. Ooh, we don't have recruitment of them just yet. 203 to keep them as well. Jesus. Okay, I didn't realise it was that bad. I don't want to recruit another one. We gotta cancel them out? Ooh, that's pretty sick. Oh my god, they do. 8k HP, solid. Normally you want to accommodate that with, or accompany them with... I really hope he doesn't attack us, by the way. What's the odds of this beastman attacking us? Probably pretty damn high, right? I wonder how well some rocks will do versus him. Rocks versus giant minotaurs. And big old Cygors. Who wins? The odds of him not attacking us is unbelievable, though. Oh, sugar. I knew Manfred would pull off something like this. I'm hoping we don't get attacked by the Beastman. If he does take our settlement, I don't care. But I have to come back and... I gotta be back for this. Wow, he doesn't attack us? That's a miracle. That is a miracle. Ooh, what does he even have? Wait, he only has 17 units. He's lost 3 units. Manfred, what have you been doing, lad? So I don't think he can attack either of them. You sitting there for now. I am actually going to put in defensive structure, potentially. Yeah. I don't think it's worth trying to make it make money. As you don't make money if you don't own the settlement 5-head. Do I go for more tier 3s? I don't think any value in going for tier 3s. He has ports for Lisbon are unbelievably garbage. Honestly, I'm not too worried about him. I'd rather him getting his flying mount, though, honestly. Ooh, I wonder how this works. Additional campaign movement range for armies and characters during this turn only. Huh. I need to try and figure out how good that is. Is it like an additional movement range? Like, you basically just get the same movement range again? Oh shoot, of course, we've got kettles now. Dude, I should have recruited somebody over here. Wait, Tree Glades is not in the province. Do I try and move to tier 4? Tier 4 is going to take a long time. What we're going to get from tier 4 we don't already have. I don't think there's anything I can recruit in tier 4, right? God. Revitalizing Crystal are my favorite units. Not going to lie. Can he drain the movement? Then pop that ritual for movement again? Alantin? Probably. But can you attack in that? Are you able to attack in that form? I don't think I'll have enough movement range. Oh, I probably will, you know. No, it'll be really close. No, I wouldn't. If it gives me additional movement, like if it gives me more movement than I currently have. The Grom sitting in Muslim. Wasn't a war with them? Really? That's odd. Yeah, there's some weirdness with that. Hey, hello, Zergum. Ergo, what good to see you, bud? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Get the Curdles. Yeah. Right now, I have no room for them. But I will be getting a couple in the army. We've gotten to the point where we can recruit them. But they're going to be so expensive. It's an expensive unit. We'll get there eventually, though. You're going to hold the line here. We're going to get a mage coming into the settlement next. If he comes down to my capital, I have to react to that. You're in there as well. We'll see where Manfred goes. If he sandwiches himself in the middle, this is going to be a perfect case scenario for me. Like, if he moves, like, in this crossroad here. Here's a deciding fight against Manfred, so we'll see how he plays it. What a dum-dum. He's on his flying mount now as well. And Volker is over here. I don't know what army he has, though. We should have enough movement, because roads reduce the consumption of movement points, which is good. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh my god, what a joke, dude. I legit spent so long getting a... Oh my goodness. I spent so long recruiting a mage here, and it just gives me one randomly. And now I can't even recruit one. Would I even want... Is there any better discipline? Not tough. Meh. Well, I guess we can demolish that building. What else would we want then? Would we want to go into here for the Great Plan? Because additional recruit rank's probably going to be pretty good. What do we keep it? I send a recruit of Beast one though, but I don't have the capacity. I only have one capacity. The minus corruption won't be that important, I don't think. Oh, he's actually got some decent units in there. Yeah, I'm gonna retreat from here. I don't think there's any point trying to keep that. He's in force. I'm worried that if I bring my other lord in, he'll run away. But it's worth doing, just in case. And Dark, I will have the stream, bud. That's annoying. That's really frustrating we didn't get him. Wait, is this where I can do this? Oh my god, it just legit instantly refreshes your movement. Oh my god, why didn't I do that earlier? There was so many moments where that would have been so good for me. Please say that didn't consume my movement. Okay, I don't. Then put any units over. Bruh. Tic-tac-toe OP. I actually expected the Wood Elves to last longer than that. Yeah, he's going to struggle. He's on his flying mount now, which is good for me. Yeah, level 11 he gets it. Yeah, level 11. That's kind of insane. That's very fast. I didn't know it worked like that. From reading it, I felt like it would... I felt like it indicated that I need to go into a specific stance to move. But... And Dark, I said I will after the stream. I guess... We'll see. What are we going to do here? We need the anti-large, guys. Is it level 24, guys? Is it level 24? Is it level 24 that we get the anti-large, boys? Oh, we'll have to be careful with the Vargeists. So these guys hold the key to murdering the Vargeists and Manfred, probably. These are the dudes that are going to be murdering all the inventory. So if I go hella wide here. Just move up accordingly. Move back a second. We're just going to be playing a kiting game here. Legit. Wow, I think one Spirit Leech is actually going to kill quite a few of my units. Oh my god, look at the bowlers just trying to chuck at him. It's only really two that should... I'm going to get the... Oh my god, we're actually doing a lot of damage. Yeah, Manfred's such a dum-dum. This is classic Manfred AI. Classic Manfred AI running in and just dying. That's a classic. Oh my god, this is perfect. Oh, this is rock central right here. Oh, DJ rocks. How I like my drinks on the rocks right here. God. Oh my god. Oh shoot, the Vargeists. Flee! Wait, we're losing then. Oh no, we're not. We're reading him now. How's your witch's true power? And the fact that Manfred says Nagash is weak and he's dying to tic-tac-toe and some bowlers. LOL. Nagash is weak. How weak are you, pal? Shoot, I'm trying to run away from him so he don't kill us. Oh, wow, he replenished his leadership. That's a miracle. That should be good enough. Shoot, keep running. Run and gun, boys. Run and gun. Lord's coming in 3 minutes. Keep running out. Okay. The beast has been slain. Does Tic-Tac-Toe get any better mounts? He doesn't, does he? I don't think he gets any different mounts. These are definitely the grave guards. You can tell because of the levels on them. He doesn't? Okay. He's peaked. Feels bad, man. Bellica also lost Tic-Tac-Toe. Really? Is Tic-Tac-Toe secretly goated? As I know, it's Oxyodal that went absolutely hamski in the Chaos Wastes. Like, Oxyodal is one to truly fear. He went absolutely sicko mode. Maybe not, no, maybe not. It's just obviously his melee stats not the best. Dropped a rock on Bellicor's head and killed him. Lol. True story. Nice. That's a boy right there. I'm afraid to fight the Vargeists. I need Group 2 shooting it. Group 2's job is to kill. Let's get Group 3's job over to kill the Graveguard now. Is it true as equalizer? True. Nice. I mean, the fact that this is like as decisive as this is kind of funny. Because we have the Rider variant, not the Bowler variant, to kill single entities. And the Bowlers is to kill inventory. We don't even have a Mage yet. But we do now, I suppose. Bowlers go brrr. I think probably one of the best thing about the Pterodactyls is their line of sight is always really good. The line of sight is always extremely good. Look at that, only 14 losses. Doubted Mons Chief? No, we didn't doubt Mons Chief. We doubted Tic-Tac-Toe. At this point, they were just bullying. I'd be inclined to agree. Scott, I'd be inclined to agree, bud. Tic-Tac-Toe with the steel chair. Low-key, he do be coming out with a steel chair, that's for sure. And the good thing is, he retreated from us, so bye-bye entire army. We could trade settlements here. I'd rather not. How much you want for this? 9 grand. Truck guy, you can jog on. Ooh. We might be able to do the old tricky trick. Declare war on you for you. 1 gold. Every little helps, folks. Every little helps. Where are these settlements? Let's click growth. Ah, they're all the way to the south. We're fine. Right, nice. So now we can work on making you our friends. Do you guys think it's fair game if I confederate Elizabeth that isn't flying and use their non-flying units? Is that fair game? Do we consider that fair game? Man, 20 turns to wait to replenish your movement. Makes sense, it's pretty damn good. Confederate, but don't use them. Well, that's just mean. Oh wow, this army's now hovering over Volkmar. Well, as a unit, you replace with bowlers. In fairness, Lisman are hella durable. It's very hard to lose your units as Lisman. I feel like with Lisman, it's either you lose your army or you lose nothing. Wait, does everybody get this? I just like have a movement range for armies and characters during this. Wait, so did it reset the movement of you as well? Of this guy? I think it did. Bonkers. It's every army? Wow. Tic-tac-toe living that good life. Tradable resources. Yes, please. Go on then. Do we have... Where's the settlement with the wood in it? Here it is. Let's get some wood or timber, excuse me, to trade. Wood or timber. Wait, he's still... Wait, hold on. What's your strength rank? Wait, he's... Strength rank 39. He's only increased in strength rank since we've been fighting him. That always feels good, man. Dude, it's brutal. You need 3 levels, or level 3, to actually have a damaging spell. To say that we have the leadership penalties, this is not going too badly. Because we just kill armies so goddamn quickly, it's insane. Armies just melt. They just melt. Like, I don't know what to say. At least we get to scout out their army. This is easily murderable. We'll take it back. I don't think tic-tac-toe will be in range, though. It's a 2-turner for tic-tac-toe. Tickers of the tac-toes will be 2 turns away. We'll put our mage in there as well. We might be able to bait them out with a old force march here. Who do we want to get rid of? I can steal tech or block the army. Fatality rate is 8%. Blocking the army means it's nice. That's actually really good. It means we get another level towards level 3. And it's going to be easier to kill the units because they're not going to run away now. And we can recruit... Ooh, what do we want to recruit, guys? We do need the Ribodactyl Riders. They have Frenzy? I have a feeling these guys are going to be pretty good. Wait, why do they only have 6.2k HP? What, army of Quaddles? I can't afford that. It's 500 a pop. An army of these guys would set me back, what, like, almost 10 grand? 9.5 grand? No, literally about 10 grand. If we can get to the point of making that money, by all means. Right, I'm gonna recruit these, I think. Can I can't do the right of this. Sounds like a problem. It is. I'm broke, man. I am officially broke. For that level of control. We'll go into this now. As going down this and then getting replenishment and stuff like that is good. I don't remember if you have to go boom, 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 boom and keep going down the rank, or you can just pick whatever you want. Do they stealth each other? Yes, they would do. Because said buff would count as anything around them. And if you have more of them, then yeah, it should. Oh, they've got to be grounded, so no. Just reading it now. They have to be a grounded unit, so no. That sucks. Yeah, having a stealthed army of giant lizards would indeed be a terrifying prospect. That would not be a good prospect at all. Wait, where did they run off to? They force marched away. Absolute rascals. Wow, over 100 factions have died already. Research rate plus 100%. Ooh, Heat the Priest. Honestly, research rate is less important, and especially since we're recruiting units that are expensive. I'm just going to fill out more of this. We can use it as a stockpile as well. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of a bowler. We'll get rid of one of the bowlers. I think, obviously, it's easy to conclude that a mage is going to be better than one of the bowlers. Experience-wise, let's have a look. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. There we go. I'm going to auto-resolve it. Shouldn't have really auto-ed it, but it gave us probably level 3 on my mage, I would suspect. Oh, I did it just... Oh my god. Oh, yuck. Look at that. One experience away from level 3. One experience away from level 3. Come on. The odds of that. Precision strike, sure. The leadership will help. That, Dark, you doing that reminds me, I need to get a salute amount. I think a salute amount would go hard. Do you have any suggestions for dealing with the Kai's first battle with the recently walled settlement changes? Blob with your Coxagors and Nakai. Basically, just ensure that you're utilizing the rest of your units to sponge any range fire and anything like that, and use your Coxagors to punch through a wall. Honestly, legit, just go beat a gate down, and just absolutely just race in with everything you've got. A consolidated force is the most effective thing you can do, as they won't be able to defend against a bunch of big boys. Do we go tier 3 here as well? I don't think we need to necessarily. Because although it takes a lot longer to get into the gates, it's still worth doing. Especially since you can't really climb in there with most of your units. Bring their own siege units. Well, an ogre is a siege unit. The ogre in itself is a siege unit. You can break any walls down with them. It's interesting because the way the siege changes worked, it delays the attacker from getting in the settlement, but doesn't fundamentally change how you approach a settlement. But do you like it? What's sieging? Yeah, they love sieging. Anything to eat stuff. Anything to eat things, they'll be all game for it. Wallbreaker pretty pog? Yeah, it's very pog. I actually quite like ogres. I actually quite enjoy playing ogres. Where the hell are their armies, man? I'm gonna fight this because I don't trust the auto-resolve again. No shot, do I lose 50 units? I mean, the ironic thing, right, is the only way my army composition physically loses units is they send them into melee. So it's proof that they send everything into melee in an auto-resolve. I think even range units get sent into melee. I know Casket of Souls do. I'm aware Caskets of Souls get sent into melee. It's the reason why Tomb King's auto-resolve really sucks. Think case of auto-resolve? I haven't. I'd assume it'd be decent. Alright, I gotta be quickly about this. Alright, whoever's being in combat, I'm gonna have to unselect. So I can use the bombs with everybody else. Wait, where's the combat? Wait, who's in combat? Is it you? You guys? Move it. Bruh, Bats tearing us apart. Bats do be tearing us a new one. I gotta be careful with leadership, right? Because we'll be losing leadership rapidly here. So I gotta make sure that I'm dropping the bombs on them. What's the leadership situation? Should be fine. I think... Does it stall with the fact that we've done it? No. I was going to say, would it have stalled our leadership decay since we have our Lord and Melee, but not a problem. Was make a vertical line with the units? Yes, they've done it for a long time. They've done it since... I think they've done it since 4.0, I believe. They'll max rank their units and just run at you. I believe they've done it since 4.0. Felbats versus dinosaurs, yeah. Felbats, surprisingly, if you look at their stat line, they look really good. Then when you start using them, you're like, these are really bad. And it's like, yeah. Of 8 inch the ballers, yeah. No armor's not good? No. How cool would it be if you had armored Felbats? Would you ever be able to do that? Oh, I should have loot and occupied that, probably. Not going to need you, but I'll take your diamonds, because diamonds are forever. But much better if Ashtanki gets buffed and won't disintegrate. Yeah, true. True, agreed. It's cave bats, though, isn't it? I think cave bats are slightly better stat-wise, if I'm not mistaken. Might be wrong, though. 50 leadership base, 44 melee defense. I don't know. They're similar. Are they the exact same? No, they've got way more leadership. And they don't crumble. But no, I do agree with you. Mother of Shanky gives them so many awesome buffs. Yeah, 20 less leadership and they crumble. It's kind of wild. Alright, big that we've got. So here's what you should always do. Go into... Yeah, that's right. Thunderbolt. Give me the Thunderbolt, baby. Give me that Thunderbolt. Wind Blast sucks. Can take his capital out. Oh, wow. Tetra is really getting battered here. He's holding Kemri back. Oh, he's just holding Kemri. So we're still holding the line with units, with money here. You bugger. Oh no, I can't force march into the settlement. I think just recruiting a Saurus or a Crookskull will be fine. I can't recruit melee units, so I can't get anything else. If they siege it, then we'll prepare. God, it's so annoying fighting the vampires. They just poop out armies from everywhere. It's like, for my latest trick, I'm going to poo an army out. Huzzah! You're fighting against Zinch, which is not ideal, but you'll be a buffer. A buffer for long enough for me to fight him. So I think that for a unit that crumbles, 30 leadership is just not enough. I'm relatively confident we can defend capital here if they try and siege it. With the changes to sieges, it makes it a lot easier. Although it might have been a mistake recruiting the Croxagors Ancient specifically because they can't go on walls. Seemingly they're running away. Nice. Yeah, you can't put them on walls, whereas I'm almost certain the Saurus boys probably could. I feel like they're a little bit smaller.
Such a thing is impossible.
Do I think 3 of these boys will be able to defeat him? Okay, now our best friend over here is coming over. He's at war. Wait, why is he at war with Manfred, though? Speaking of, what was a hard counter strategy against Infield? Great question. Honestly, long range. Zinch has always significantly struggled against anything long ranged. I think Zinch has just, typically speaking, always had a really, really, really hard time against anything with range. Was take that out quite easily. Go with growth. Having a tier 2 already is quite nice. And the Saurus can come. No, I was meaning the Lord in itself. The Saurus Allblood. I think because they're a small entity, they can. I think anything long range, Zinch has no real answer to. Zinch is exceptionally short range and has a ton of available damage when they do get close, though. Right, I'll get 2 Caudals for the boys, then. Specifically for the boys, I'll get 2 Caudals. Alright, we got an army here. Do we still have an army in here? No, we don't. Look, potentially Cetra's down for the count. I think he is. Oh, he's at war with the Sentinels as well. All this is terrain I can take. Do I befriend him or fight him? Do you know what? I'm going to fight him. Not just yet, but we'll fight him. Or we'll know the fly boy strategy. What's the odds of getting Gotrek to spawn? I think getting Gotrek and Felix to spawn is pretty slim, right? Ah, Thoric is doing really well for himself. He probably likes the fact that I'm beating up Manfred. Yeah, helping him a ton here. Means he'll have free reign of snowballing, because Manfred's the only person really that puts pressure on him because he goes up here. And by us shutting that down, he'll probably vastly appreciate it. I don't blame him. I didn't get a chance to check out what was happening in the south of my lands, but I think that's Beastman probably just going to kill him. No, thank you, Cetra. You can jog on. If you're a little bit stronger, matey, I might consider a proposal. Bit of a side question. No, you didn't. Never need to apologize for a side question, lad. What's my favorite faction in the game? For everyone, dwarves. Love me some dwarves.
Do not shame your ancestors, Joey brethren. Do you take me for Isaac?
Huh. God, I hate it when they do this constantly. They make you decide what you want to attack.
Come in peace.
Who goes first? Would Volkmar go first in it's first 60 or so. In the end turn, does Volkmar go first, guys? I don't think he does, out of him and Manfred. Anyone remember? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. We can test it anyway. Because I can just get him to declare war on the Sentinels. We can get a trade agreement. I don't mind him taking this settlement. Having a little Humi. I'm going to risk it and get him to declare war on him, and I'll just get a couple deals with him here and there. Because if he does, he will have range and visibility of murdering Manfred's army here, so we don't have to defend that. It's only the tier 1, so I'm not worried about losing it, so I'd rather secure the capital. Right, so we're not going to have anybody... We're going to have Okay, this is going to be really risky because my units are consistently going to continuously lose leadership. How am I going to do this? I think we can probably pierce through them quick enough before then. That's only for melee, right? Yeah. 70 weapon strength seems pretty solid. Right, guys, do you think we... Do we put someone... Take somebody off a mount? Nah, screw it, let's give it a go. Let's stick to the campaign rule sets. Stick to the campaign rules, my friends. We just have to kill them fast enough before the clock runs out. AKA, like, a couple minutes because of our leadership. We'll continuously keep depleting. It's actually kind of funny that they allow you to go into combat. It is relatively funny. And yeah, Mercy, dude, thank you very much for the raid, man. I hope you're doing wonderful. Yeah, beautiful bugger. Oh, the double raid, Mercy, you generous little bugger. How are we doing, my friend? Oh, not raid. I typed the wrong thing. I typed the wrong thing. Shut up. That's my dyslexia kicking in. Yeah, Mercy, hope you're doing well. Hope you had an amazing stream, bud. Good to see you. I'm currently doing a playthrough where I instantly start taking leadership penalties because I'm using only a flying army, and I'm having to figure out ways of negating my leadership penalties. Anyway, for good to see you, buddy. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Hope everyone's doing wonderful. I hope everyone's having a great holidays. If you guys don't know who Mercy is, great guy. Do go check him out. Lovely dude. Right, let me figure out how I can do this. And Bandit next to the 13 months, but much love to you.
Good luck to your battle, sir.
Thank you, Sire. I feel like I might have to spread them out. Because I'm gonna be fighting like 4,000 or so of the buggers here. So I think I'm gonna go into squadrons of 4. Obviously they have no range, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna have so many range units. I'm gonna have so many groups is the only problem. I can do this. I mean, it depends where we deploy, really. In hindsight, it depends where we deploy them. Is if I move everybody over here, they're going to move everybody over here as well. Their walls won't save them. Honestly, their walls is more of a detriment to them than anything. Because it'll make the AI think they're safe on them. Although I want to try and avoid taking too much damage, so probably coming here. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm just going to stack them. I have nowhere to cap. I have literally no units that can cap anything, is the only problem as well. We have flying magic running around though, so 2 is magic, 1 is you. If we're a little bit smarter about this one, let's give it a go. Okay, yeah, you can see that already. Flying units alone cannot hold the ground, land, and attack, or surrender this territory. As you can see already, we're going to be hit it with leadership penalties because it's already -5, -6, and it'll keep stacking up. So let's try and be smart about this wherever we can be. Let's get into the settlement, and let's start individually dropping rocks on these fools. I'm actually going to group these guys. Let's start putting pressure on the crypt horrors. As long as I'm paying attention to how much leadership we have, this should be okay. The stacking up there will take advantage of it. We need to get all the juicy blobs here, folks. All the juicy blobs. It's just a little check of my leadership around the block. Still got a reasonable amount of leadership. And if you're asking why am I doing such a dumb campaign, I don't even know myself. I usually do really dumb things. I generally didn't think that it'd be that bad when I first started doing this. And thus far it hasn't been too bad. Because the rocks absolutely smoke. I love them. There'll be a couple of grave guards that we're going to try and find. Oh, they're here. Perfect. With crypt ghouls as well. That is a beautiful... Right here is a juicy, juicy stack. Every little helps here, I tell you that for free. We've killed the crypt horrors. Yeah, Mercy, hope you had a great stream, buddy. Gee, oh my... Look at that damage. The double rock situation. Insta-dead. Legitimately instantly dead. Alright, tech leadership. Check the leadership. Check leadership. We're looking okay for now. We might have to do a cheeky cycle charge situation. Wait, who's in melee? Oop. That's the bats. Let's figure it out, figure it out, figure it out. Is it tic-tac-toe? Did you need to go into melee? We did something last time and it fixed leadership. Let me just check. We're getting... What is it now? Minus 64. I just really don't want to charge into Skelly Bros. Oh my god, my mage. I'm just going to get my mage in combat for a bit. I have to get stuff in melee, just for a little bit of time, it seems. Might have to cycle charge on like zombies and stuff like that if we can. Oh, that's Graveguard. Don't want to do that. Skeleton Warriors over this side. Let's try and hit them. Annoyingly, we're going to lose a ton of leadership here. But I don't know. I can't think of any other way. Because it's like a ticking time bomb. We can cheese it and have a Lord reinforcing, but I wanted to try it without. So leadership-wise, we should be okay-ish now, because I believe it resets the second you go into melee. We get a ton of additional leadership because we're fighting. Wait, the enemy is in control of the battlefield. You must attack by land. We are. I'm literally in melee currently attacking you. Okay, that's confused me. Because I'm legitimately in melee fighting him currently. Not sure what that's all about. I'm going to assume there's a ton of jank with it. Which is only to be expected, really. Yeah, some of the leadership looks okay. Some of them it looks a little bit meh. Let's go around doing bombing run there. Wait, who's attacking you? Oh, I think some of them are stuck in melee. That's unfortunate. There we go. Let's try and situation ourselves. Ooh, going for that if we can, lad. Oh, you're on my mage though, so you'll hit like wet noodles. Can't really cap anything, so let's pull you guys over here. Just having to concentrate. Wait, hold on. Why is it now gone? Why is that now gone? The debuff of thingy is not there now. It's no longer warning me. I don't know enough about how it functions, if I'm honest. Is it after a certain point it just gives up? Jesus Christ, that's a lot of minuses. It dissipates slowly? Well, so after a certain period of time it goes away? Huh. Surely that's very counterintuitive to the mechanics. Oh, there you go. Here we go. It's back again. Okay. So, like, comes up, goes off, comes on, comes on. Okay. Good to know. It's interesting, though. You can definitely tell who got the best bombing runs. I don't know when's the best position / time to figure out how to get in to as much damage as possible and then not hit the leadership. When it's off, it decreases. But sometimes when I was in melee, it was still increasing. That was the weird thing. That was the thing that was confusing me. Recruitment duration -1 for all units. Minimum 1. Bro, that's so good. Wait, what? That's really good. Is there anything else here that I'd want, though? No, I'll do that. Is it everywhere or in this province? Right, there's a very high likelihood that Antoch is going to get attacked, but that's okay. The last settlement that he owns is here. Wait, 3 settlements? Where's the rest of his settlements? Oh, he owns these. Numus and Kota. Okay. He's been busy over here, evidently. Rank 66. He has similar balance of powers to me, which means he's got an army. He's got the army around here, hasn't he? I'm hopeful that I don't think he will, but I'm hoping Volkmar will get the option to attack first. That's what I'm hoping. How are we doing, bud? We're trading with Teclis as well. I need to see how my Lisbon brother is doing over this side. What's your balance of power situation? Decent. He is at war with the likes of Zinch. I'm going to be curious to see what he's doing. I ain't declaring war on him, that's for sure.
What greetings? What
I think naturally, I don't think Court of Libras will do anything. She's normally pretty damn weak, if I'm not mistaken. 3 settlements at 88 strength rank. Yeah, that's fine. She'll have to go all the way through to Thoric to get to me. And or come this way, right? And I would assume Thoric owns this. So I'm just trying to get easy to declare wars in there to make people like me during this. Ammunition is always balance of power, so I'll take that. Alright, aerial superiority. Boom. Big upgrade for a team. Ability upgraded. Does that mean everybody gets 2 or just me? Ooh. Wow. Both of these are insane. Wait, I actually am pretty certain that Rolling Skies... Never going to use that. Wind Blast. I'm actually being quite impressed by Tic-Tac-Toe right now. I always thought he was just so weak, but he's seemingly quite strong. Especially within your location you start in, there's not many people that can contend with you, in truth. There aren't many folks that are as strong as you. Talk Taco. He was weak in Warhammer 2, but good in Warhammer 3. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's kind of wild how much of a glow up he's been given. Right, we did a deal with Volkmar to attack, but I don't know if he goes first in this. I know Volkmar is. I know Manfred, excuse me, goes quite early on, so we'll have to wait and see. I don't think he does. I think vampires usually are pretty quick. Yeah, he'll be. Oh wait! Oh my god, he actually did it! Wait. Oh my god, I actually big brained that. So we were right. Volkmar does go first in the turn base. We made him declare war on Manfred through declaring war on these guys over here. And he killed the army that was hanging out here. So this settlement didn't get attacked. That's huge. That's actually huge. And then what we can do is I'm going to go take this out. What's this do again? Ambush defense chance plus 50%. Vanguard deployment for certain units. Interesting. It's very, like, elusive. Vanguard deployment for certain units, though. Yeah, I think Battlesey marching over here is fine. Ooh, big man himself. The big man himself. He doesn't have Kevin in his army, so hopefully Kevin doesn't do anything to us. This is a pretty goddamn trash army. It's one of the benefits of killing vampires early on. It takes a long time until they can get a decent army running around. Right, we've got some cool units that we're going to need to put into Tic-Tac-Toe's army, as it very much rounds the composition out. Really rounds the composition out. Having some actual dedicated melee units. And with near enough double HP. Wait, Star Chamber. Wait, I was debated. Wait. Wait a second. Unlocks technologies. Determining the Great Plan. Determining the Great Plan. I can't go into it. It's saying it requires a Stargate. Oh, you need 2. Yep, need both, yeah. I feel that's kind of BM. This game. That is the biggest debate I've ever seen in my life. We're expanding our empire quite nicely here to say that we're consistently on a ticking time bomb with every fight we do. But yeah, like I said, I don't think there's many people that have the capacity to deal with tic-tac-toe's early army. Mainly because it's very difficult for goblins early on and vampires early on to fight. Because vampires need a ton of bats. Ah. They took a terrible engagement against Zinch. I might Defensive Alliance just to look at where Zinch is. I actually think it's worthwhile doing. Is Teclis at war with him? Teclis is actually at war with him. It's a shame because this is the tier 3 right here. The capital's actually quite nice. I wonder if I could threaten, but I don't think it's worth it. Confederating via threaten is not worth it. It's like, accept or we will attack from Rome Total War, but it legit feels like it never works. Wait, they can recruit Croxigors? Nice. Although, Croxigors unfortunately have no wings, and they can't fly, so I can't use them. If they had wings and flew, I would use them. We are fly boys only today. I would honestly... Wow, that's actually a really strong army from Setra. He has transitioned into a really decent army quite quickly. It can be free if Confederate score is close to 0. Had a 0.1 threat. It cost me no ability. Oh, interesting. Have they changed it where if it succeeds? An attempt to force deal. This will result if war rejected. Threatening counts as an act of treachery, reducing your reliability relating. I guess it might scale upon how much of a threat it needs to work, I guess. Wouldn't surprise me. Diplomacy works in magical ways, I swear. I'm assuming Tic-Tac-Toe is going to get attacked by Manfred here, but once again, we'll do the same strategy. We actually have melee units that can tear him a new one as well. But yeah, generally, Setra actually has a really good army. That sucks. I might have to just befriend him. The annoying thing is now, I'll be looking like I'm trespassing. Yeah, look, -10 trespassing. Bruh. Also, a version is quite interesting. Tomb Kings usually love people. Right, Karis went south to kill Teclis. That's unfortunate. That is a lot of armies. I need to deal with... I gotta deal with that. Wait, then strike. Or strike now. Wait, then strike. Wait, tell me he didn't lose his army. Oh my god, he lost his entire army. Right, I'll give him visibility through that. What is my boy doing now? I need to set up and come south instead, so I'm going to try and be friendly with you now. It's not worth me trying anymore. It's interesting how many people actually like you around the area. Alright, I'll take down his camp and then move this way. What else would I need? /1 in an army composition against that. Probably more Caudals, honestly. When's the building made? 2 more turns, so... It's annoying if I start recruiting now, because... I won't be able to move further towards it. Yeah, I think these guys are probably the only best bet that I have, because they're pretty healthy. Have a ton of health. and can disrupt their formation quite nicely. The annoying thing is, right, in this situation, there is zero world with the resources that they have. They'll defend this by themselves. And it's... Oh, they'll confederate now. I was going to say, it's like, in what world do they not confederate? So the obvious thing is... What heroes we got? We've got a Skink Chief and a Skink Chief, which I believe will get a mount, or should do if we can confederate them. They don't have any defensive structures in here. I will confederate. Just because I know I'll do a better job at defending than they will. I don't know what all this is, boys, but we'll get rid for now. If they don't declare war on me this turn, I'll be very surprised. We needed some kind of attrition reduction, but seemingly there's no attrition. Wait, where's the minus corruption? Is it just the buildings themselves? Yeah, it is just the building themselves. Hey, Evolution of War. Good to see you, bud. Surprisingly, quite cheap to build. Hopefully me being nearby here. I think this is the... He starts in the south, right? We gotta deal with this. I need to make sure that Teclis is defended here, I think. Do you know what's not... We'll see if he declares war on me. If he does, he's not fighting Teclis, which gives him more time. The Confederation of 5 turns, I'm fine with that. I think we're already pretty much good mates with you. It's not changing in like 5 years. Oh, I think it's more that they nerfed ports a while back. Wasn't it like 3.0 or something? They nerfed port income because it was really high for most factions. I think you can go back now. What have you got on you? No, don't need that. One turn away from getting tier 4. Lovely jubbly. Wow, he actually didn't declare war on us. That is honestly very surprising. I am really surprised by that. I am very surprised by that. I think if we declare war on him through Teclis... So I really want to keep Teclis alive because it'll be useful. Like, having everybody around this way. Hey, Rain Time, good to see you, bud. Oh my god, he took out the Fortress of Dawn. Wait. Oh, I can give him this element. No! I got rid of the military building in here. Bollocks. If I had the military building still in here, I'd have been able to get a ton of money from him. Right, I'd rather keep him alive. That's fine with me. Look at this, 4.8. What an absolute insult. Hey, Jutta. What's up? The sky. I'll do this to keep him alive for now. And then try and make our way down here. Can't attack and destroy him just yet. Ooh, Hex Race. There's clearly a body pile somewhere. We'll take the camp out. He shouldn't be able to attack my capital here. So upgrade that bad boy. Upgrade that bad boy. And then we'll try our best to keep them alive. Oh my god, I hate the fact that I'm going to be... I'd be losing leadership there. Now, do these guys get the mount? They don't. Interesting, because they've been confederated. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the -4 public order is honestly the worst, because from the Confederation, everything else is kind of dealable. Our income's definitely gotten a lot better. It's going to take a bit of a hit with Carottles coming in. This will be Manfred's pretty much last settlement, because I'm assuming they'll be moving from Kuta to numb us, which I'm almost guaranteeing that's what they're doing. Oh, wow, they've got a Necrotect. What will they want at level 3, though? There was a tech you used to be able to do with get Cetra early to get to get tier 3 really soon. Skink Chiefs. Let's get visibility of them. Boost income by 5% is not needed because we're not making enough money yet to warrant it. A rebellion because of corruption. Oof. Wait, who's raiding? You. I think a rebellion's going to be fine because ain't nobody can go through it just yet. I was playing Cedric. Hey, Thidzy, good to see you, buddy. Nah, the boy tic-tac-toe. Pure flying tic-tac-toe boy. Yeah, I think you are right. They are probably too afraid of me. So best cavalry for the Empire before Democrat Knights, Race Guard, Blazing Sun, Race Guard for sure. If you're talking about Karl Franz specifically, he makes Race Guards very, very, very good. A Race Guard Doomstack is actually quite viable on Karl Franz these days. You pretty much can use an entire army of Race Guard and it would perform pretty damn well. What are they doing? Are you last settlement now? Yeah, you are last settlement. Do I feel like I can delay it? I have no military buildings in here, so that'll make it so the rebellion's going to be quite weak. So instead of playing whack-a-mole... I could just kill him now, though. Alright, guys, get a 1 in the chat. And Vanax, good to see you, but take care. Get a 1 in the chat if we attack the army, 2 if we attack the settlement. What do you guys think? Do you want to take out the settlement or take the army out? Jesus, he's taken it already. I can't help Techless any more than this. I legit can't help him any more than I already have. What are you thinking, army or settlement? Pretty split. Karl Franz is an army or as a faction? Faction. Well, army, because he buffs them specifically with his traits. I guess if we do this, it will... If we attack this... He would... Is he closer to that settlement or this settlement? Wow, 12 turns to upgrade that. Jesus. I'm going to take this and give it to... I think settlement's smarter. The more I think about it, I think the settlement's smarter. And the only reason I say the settlement is smarter is because if we take this... Put a military building in it, trade it to Thoric, get a defensive alliance, completely bolster our eastern borders, and then just try and be friendly with Cetra. And then we could just focus completely on killing Kairos. I still can't believe the military building thing hasn't been fixed. It's bonkers. And Shanhara, welcome stream. And Swiggity, good to see you again, bud. It's surprising to me. That's why they're probably not. It's one of those things where when you got 2,000 hours in Warhammer 3 alone, it's, yeah, we need to be quick about this one. So, yeah, flying units alone can't hold. Oh, by the way, guys, on YouTube, I'm going to be releasing, hopefully, an absolute banger of a video. It is the longest I've ever spent on a video since being on YouTube. It is the video that I have spent the most amount of time on by such an insane margin. And I'm looking forward to getting it out there and seeing what you guys think. It is definitely a different style format video, but I think the way it's been executed, you guys will enjoy it. Wait 15 turns until main settlement building upgrades from 3 to 2, and Wood Elves can't use all settlements. No, I think if Wood Elves had access to all settlements, I think they'd be a bit too strong, honestly. I think you gotta remember, Wood Elves are exceptionally powerful. There are very few factions in the game that can perform to the level of what Wood Elves can. Especially since they have one of the, I think I would argue, the best tier 1 unit in the game. The Eternal Shields. Eternal Guard, excuse me. I think the shielded variant of that is a tier 1 and it's unbelievably bonkers. Honestly though, I don't think I don't think Wood Elves are even my least favorite faction to fight. Genuinely, it is Dwarves. I'd rather fight Wood Elves than Dwarves. Especially because of the Ultimate Crisis. To be honest, it's not fun to play as them. I think, like, Sisters of Twilight is good fun to play. Like, Sisters of Twilight murdering everybody is actually really good fun. Just curious if you're planning to continue to build to go through it sometime. Yes, the DIM, yep. I'm honestly smashing offline. I'm in Act 3. I've spent about 35 hours, I think, on my tactician run that I'm doing off stream. And now I understand why everyone's saying Astarion's insanely good. I don't even have the best gear for him. And he's hitting like a truck. Alright, no losses. That's what we wanted to see. We're going to occupy. Is Astarion good? Yes. With the right build, Astarion is extremely powerful. Great that Wood Elves have best tier 1 units. The Hag Bane Glaive Guard. Let's have a look. Yeah, Eternal Guards is who I remember. Eternal Guards. Who's the Hagbane? I think Wood Elves have. I think Wood Elves' roster is small but very strong. Oh, the Archers. Oh, the Glaive Guards. Yeah. Oh, the Hagbane. Poison. Yeah, solid. Ooh, technically, is it tier 2? I thought it was a tier 1. Maybe the Hagbane tip specifically a tier 2. Glaive Guard aren't tier 2, under tier 1. But yeah, if you know what you're doing using range units like this. Are they 360 movement? I don't think they are, right? Hagbane with poison are good. They can be. But you got to keep in mind that poison will poison your own troops too. So you got to be careful with the way you shoot with them. You got to be very careful with how you shoot with them. As they very quickly can hinder your units more than help them. Alright, now we'll build that in there. We should be able to give him the tree. Oh, we can't give him tree. Can he give him tree? Or do we give it to Lisman? Can we give it to the Lisman? Here we go, we'll give it to the Lisman. We'll get an alliance with Krokgar. Big. We're already besties with our boy Thoric anyway. No fair context, just don't fire friendly anymore. Really? When will they change that? I have a hard time believing that's true. Because they are... If that was the case, then... Hold on. Things like contact effect would be useless. Would, Ghost should probably have it on by default, right? Or is it? He gets it from a bloody tech, doesn't he? Surely contact effects would be useless then. I'm almost... whatever, I feel like that's not right, but I'm happy to be proven wrong, my friend. Unless they changed it, like, really, really recently. Because that has been the case for such a long time. Like, it's functioned like that for a very, very long time. Don't fire friendly more, except Skavens. Really? Frieden. When was that changed? What patch? Okay, that makes it so much better then. So you're telling me that if I have a frontline unit, and a backline unit is shooting the enemy that they're fighting, they won't get poisoned anymore? When did that get changed? I don't remember that being in the game. 11 turns kick a movement. Honestly, don't need this fellow anymore. can save some pennies, get rid of supply lines. So I honestly, I generally don't remember when they changed it then. What does it look like? Warhammer 2 changed? No, definitely not. That 100% has functioned in Warhammer 3. I'm almost certain that has functioned in Warhammer 2. 3, excuse me. Right, there's a good chance Teclis is dead here. Yep, Teclis is dead. Other contact effects on ranged weapon have been double-edged sword. That's May 2020. Poison on shrooms relative to enemies. Wow. Clearly my brain has been long since... I mean, I have played the game since Warhammer 1. But of course they come back. I just remember that's still functioning. I'm going to have to test it off stream. As if we tried our best to keep Teclis alive and he's just dead anyway. Annoyingly, we're one turn away from getting a better army here. I'm going to very much struggle to defend this. Bro. This is not ideal at all. I can probably come by sea. And hopefully defend that with the Kjodels. If they give me one turn respite, I can actually do it. I'm going to just kill you, just so I don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, but I clearly misremembering it. I just remember it being such a pain in the nuts that it always really, really annoyed me. So I just stopped shooting with certain units. They're recruiting to have one turn. They started recruiting on their turn, so once my turn's finished, they'll be finished. Which is the sad thing. Chain lightning, since they changed the way it moves. I'll take one turn of attrition. Nice, since we executed, we'll get more of that. Here's where we'll put a Lord in. Wait, when did we get a second generation Slan Mage? Oh, because we confederated these guys. Although a light mage is not ideal. Out of everything, I would not have picked a light mage, but hey ho. Pompous is really good against Skaven. Holy crap! I'm not recruiting any non-flying units, so all this has gone to waste. But generally, just having my general in here should be sufficient. Some experience. 80 experience is not enough to just randomly recruit it. Hopefully we can get moving in here. Do you have block army? No, but we can try and assassinate. Okay, there's that. Oh my god, Helibrass is here. Holy crap. Alright, I'll take that, bro. I'll take that. But no, yeah, thank you guys to both of you. Frieden and whatever. I generally did not remember that. So thank you. Appreciate you clarifying that. Otherwise I'd been spouting nonsense. Because I legit never recruit a hybrid of ranged units with poison because of it. D&D session, speaking of balls and get there, the Prada almost got taken hit by a dragon. Ooh, I had an interesting experience with the dragon as well. Spouting nonsense, you never. Exactly right. Nothing but facts here, Scott. Thanks for reaffirming it, as always. As if it's been since May 2020. I think it'll just be an army of slingers. Usually it's an army of slingers. Have we not been sieged yet? It's a miracle we haven't been sieged yet. They've given us a lot of time to recover here. This is going to be a real pain in the nuts. Ooh, Kroggar's fighting him now. Ooh, and... have we built the military building? We have. Look at that. 37 now. Boom. Military alliance. Wait, you're telling me you'll have a military alliance with me, but you won't let me you won't let me walk through your lands. You're an absolute turd. I'll do defensive then. You don't deserve it. Because I'd be trespassing otherwise. Like, sheesh. Yo, and Dak, thanks for the prime, bud. I appreciate you, bud. Oh, you just finished honor mode? Dude, well played, man. Because Dark will be carrying on probably tomorrow. I'll be finishing my Dark mode, honor mode. Well, not finishing it, but continuing it on. Doesn't Lions come with the mill checks anyway? Does it? Why is it a separate thing in the thingy-mabobby then? Reinforces geometric web. Not worth it. I think you're right. It does, doesn't it? It just never shows. It never says it does. It's very odd. It's a separate thing though. Well, Kroger's just damn broken. Yeah. I mean, rightfully so. My dude is an absolute unit. I mean, from a Warhammer Fantasy lore perspective, I think there is very, very few things that can contend to the level of what Croak can do. Okay, that's actually a reasonably decent army. Oh, can we kill the legendary hero in here? No. Are you... Wait, you're not even hesitant. Do you think Pharaoh's worth 17 euros? I would say 17 euros is definitely worth it. I mean, keep in mind, you'll play it for like 10, 20 hours and then stop. Because you'll want to go back to Warhammer 3 because of magic. It goes brrr. As long as you're alright with that. I enjoy playing Pharaoh, but definitely needs a lot of love and a lot of work. Hey Moses, do you not have the option to walk out of the province before giving the city away? Needed for access them? Yeah. Another valid point. Yeah, definitely. Declare war with Zinch? No, not yet. Did I hear you fear fighting the dwarves earlier? In what context, Adrian? I think the dwarves consistently are a absolute pain in the nuts to fight due to Ultimate Crisis. I think it's normally that the dwarves are annoying to fight because early game you're fighting against an extremely powerful army with very low tier units, and dwarves with Ultimate Crisis have like 120 leadership per unit. Out of everyone to fight, dwarves are my least favorite because of that. Because of being constantly beaten by Ultimate Crisis dwarf armies. I think I'm going to try and yoink this. Two dice toes running down. That's the context. Dwarves just never break. Ultimate Crisis. Well, Dwarven Crisis, yeah. Period of Victory. Look, that's a solid army right there. I remember fighting against the Crisis of Dwarves, and I had one of the units that was legitimately 1 HP, and they were still fighting with like 50 leadership. I was like, God damn, boys. No one to tap out. Right, we're going to take an assault to Zinch here. What even is my victory condition? Oh, I'm doing it all, unintentionally. What about the Chorfs? Nah, Chorfs aren't that strong, honestly. Chaos Dwarf armies aren't that annoying, typically speaking, because they don't have consistent DPS like the Dwarves do. From a perspective of Thunderers, Organ Gunners, Quarrelers, Chaos Dwarf Crisis armies, generally speaking, don't have a good hybrid. Chauvier Spam doesn't use the key advantage, Law Spam. Yeah, exactly. The AI doesn't know how to use the Chorfs, like, most effectively, right? Well, that's debate. Why is that not reducing this? Recruitment duration, -1 for all units. Minimum 1. Is it local recruitment then, I'm guessing? Because that hasn't reduced any of it. Okay, that sucks. I didn't realize it would be like that. Then it's nowhere near as good as I thought. I thought that was way better. It's clearly region-based. Help with dwarves. If you have decent artillery. I mean, it's more so you never really get a chance to use artillery against them. Because I've only ever used Ultimate Crisis at like turn 10, between 10 and 30. I have Ultimate Crisis really early on, so you wouldn't be able to recruit in time. Jesus, he's recruiting all of his units here. Can I assassinate? Well, if I actually get that assassination off, that's huge. Before I have to fight him. This is a scary army. I remember when you had pure recruitment of RORs of these guys. You could infinitely recruit them before. Okay, please don't just suicide and send that army in there. Hoping for Thrones of Decay. What's for the dwarves? Rune Golems, Malachi McKyson as a legendary hero or lord. Thunder Barges, and then larger variants of Slayers. As we should easily be able to get them. Who is legendary? Malachi McKyson. He is the Slayer engineer. He was the inventor of the Spirit of Grungni, which is a Thunder Barge. And I feel like his presence within the world will allow the dwarves to have engineer lords as well. And I would like that. As it would give a lot more variety to the dwarves. Does unit tier matter? What do dwarves units only go rank 3? Unit rank 3 is not technically true because the symbol is sometimes wrong. I'll give you an example of why a lot of the time you shouldn't trust what the tier says. In this context, allegedly, Throt is a tier 3 unit. So generally speaking, I wouldn't really pay attention to what the unit tier is saying. The dwarves, Ironbreakers are a tier 4 unit, so... but they squished their tiers. You used to have up to tier 5 recruitment. But they squished it to tier 4. Because everyone was like, I can't get growth. This is brutal, and I hate it. And it's really slow. CA was like, okay, we'll make it so you just one more turn less. A lot of greenskins.
It's smoking time, boy. It's time to smoking.
Should Thunder Badges behave like Cathay balloons by spontaneously combusting when no ground units are left? I mean, I think that's just hard-coded into the game. If there's no ground units, which is what we're suffering with now, the leadership penalties hit us pretty hard. I think that definitely needs a revisit of the mechanic. The intention of having leadership penalties to units that are all flying is to punish players in multiplayer specifically from trying to cheese people. Thorgrim's personal guards. Yeah, I think an expansion on Rune Oathgold would be cool. I'm not sure what you guys think, but using Oathgolds for like enchantments on your weapons, I think would be really cool to have as well. I don't know why they don't. Because I feel like a lot of the time you end up with just dead Oathgold. Unless you cheese it, I suppose. Because the Dwarves are one of the strongest factions in the game early on, because you can get good units. Actually, you can get good items very, very quickly in comparison to everybody else. It's going to be a pretty difficult fight. The 30 of these will be tough. All sorts of buildings, yeah, they don't really get money. You're not wrong. They don't get a lot. Yeah, I want to wait until I get... Actually, saying that, do I think I can beat that army with the Cuddles? Honestly, no. I'll be honest with myself. You know, I'll be honest. I don't think I can beat that army. Alright. Oof. If we actually succeeded to assassinate the Blue Horrors, that would be huge. I think, logically speaking, while they're pushing into Crocar's territory, I have to then do everything I can to push into the south elements of here. Because Crocar himself has pulled back to deal with this, which is good. So it'll be a double-pronged attack onto Zinch here. And hopefully that's going to be enough. In terms of a race mechanic change, should we expect for the Dwarves and Empire? I mean, it's difficult to say. But Creative Assembly said that they would rework Kislev and Zinch and Cathay a little bit as part of the DLC, and they never did that, so who knows. But I think it's very clear that Creative Assembly understands that if they release another Shadows of Change, they're done for pretty much. So you'd expect probably quite a lot of work going into it, or you should hope anyway. As someone that loves playing their games, they just need to do better, you know? They just need to do better. Throne of Decay is going to be focusing on Dwarves, Empire, and Nurgle, was it? Yes. Exactly that, matey. Which is coincidentally all three of my favourite factions. I love all three of them. Isn't CA British? They are indeed. They're down south. Down to south. I think I'm quite far from where it is. What would I want for the Empire? Better individuality and more camaraderie between the Empire. Because there are far too many threats, and so they need to ensure that there are things within the game that exist to allow them to not just die. I think Dogs of War is more Border Princes, right? I don't think Dogs of War is specifically part of the Empire. Really, the Authority mechanic? Oh yeah, if Imperial Authority exists still, they'll need to rework it completely. Or just remove it, like you say. Imperial Authority is so brutal. Did you guys see when I did the specific campaign and I had to shave the Chrome Dome? I got RNG'd out my goddamn mind in that campaign. I ended up with -7 Imperial Authority turn 7. And I did nothing wrong. I literally just played the game and had -7 Imperial Authority. It was absolute BS. It was me awake. Honestly, that campaign RNG was brutal. Because if you guys don't know, the way that the RNG works is... I really don't want to waste this. But the way the RNG works is every single faction in the game that's a Legendary Lord / major faction rolls a dice on who becomes strongest. I kid you not. And in the campaign I was playing, the No Loss, or I Shaved My Head, every single faction that was actually a threat to where I was became the strongest. And so I was like, I legitimately can't survive here. I was like, well, I'm done for. Baldur's Gate 3 Warhammer game, if that makes sense. Warhammer Fantasy specifically. I mean, we've seen 40k for Rogue Trader. I think the format works well, but we'd never get the kind of level of love and quality that Baldur's Gate came through. Because you got to keep in mind that a lot of people have to spend a shitload of money on getting Warhammer IPs, and that takes away a significant portion of the budget, meaning that development gets significantly punished because you have to fork out a lot of money to be within to have an IP that's familiar to most people. I will help you, please, for the love of God. What I'm going to do is start fighting him now. With a 3k. We'll take that 3k. We'll speak to these lads. -40, you suck. Wait, I can't reach? Yikes. Okay, well. I'm pretty confident we don't have to fight this one. Probably should have done, honestly, because we took so much damage for no reason. Every time I do it, every time I swear. And Adrian, who's your favourite greenskin? And why is it Grom or Skarsnik? I have a hard time loving any of the greenskins that isn't a Gobbo. Grimgor is your favourite? Based. See if I can assassinate Hellbron again. Oh my god, this guy is an absolute beast! I'm Gobbos for life, baby.
Where's Gabbos?
Gobbos are the best. Gobbos are the best. Everyone knows it. Don't even try and deny your true thoughts and feelings. He's a kid of kids.
He is green and he is mean.
Yeah, he is interesting. A big get. Well, I mean, I love the fact that Grimgor and Skarsnik are the epitome. Well, the what's the thing? They're the personification of Gork and Mork. Going to the book, Carrie. Hey, Sarek. Well, I'm playing a Lizardman. But good to see you, Sarah. Hope you're doing well. Well, should be the best. Second is Skarsnik. Cool Gobbo and undervalued. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think Skarsnik's brain is amazing. Love my dwarf accent. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Do not shame your ancestors. This is the dumbest Kron brethren.
Gobbo's the best? Well, out of all the Grimskins, yeah. I prefer Gobbos over Orcs. Annoyingly, none of these are actually of use, because none of them are flying. Have I capped out who's flying, then? I don't think we have no more fly boys, do we? We ain't got no one that can fly now. Grom for the win? Yeah, Grom is dope. We're building this already. Geomantic Web can jog on. It's pretty useless. Let's do that then. Honestly, we're very limited to what we can recruit, but I feel like now is going to be where it gets spicy. As it depends if Pyros continuously goes this way, I'll be able to clean up after him. Can I do the best? Oh yeah, 100%. From a lore perspective, I would agree. And the only annoying thing is, Warhammer 40k Orcs are 10 times better than Warhammer Fantasy Orcs. They're so much cooler. You hate me? You may hate me for that, but you know I speak the truth. Okay, I'm just getting all my settlements up, putting growth, putting money in there when possible. Trying to maximize my income here. Honestly, I might just wait to tier 5. Really don't need to, but why not? Grab this province again. Let's get growth, honestly. Shoot, I really should have fought that, because I shouldn't be losing units like that. That's one less rock we're throwing there. SMH. Nice. I don't think... Do you have any other allies? Is that his capital? It is. No, wait, is it? What tells you that that it's their capital again? I can't remember. I'm going to assume this is his capital. Oh my god, oh, it's that. I'm an idiot. It's this symbol. Wait, the Golden Tower is where Krokgar's capital is now? This used to be his capital, I swear. Does he start with the Golden Tower now? Mate, I'm lackluster knowledge-wise with some of these factions nowadays. They've changed so much about them. I used to know, like, where everything started, everything about them, but... as of over the years, I've forgotten. There's a lot of change since Warhammer 2. I mean, from a lore perspective, the difference there regarding elves and dwarves, I think elves are just good at everything, and that's why everyone hates them. The elves are just awful to everybody, and most people hate them. Can I reach? Oh, I can. Which means I should definitely go for it. Don't hate the elves. But it comes with one another. Loving elves, excuse me, loving dwarves and hating elves. It's like the air we breathe. This is not ideal. If the attacker's on their turn, then it's fine. I need to figure out where he's going. Luckily, he has 2 of the heroes in there. Like, Kairos' army is getting actually battered, so I would assume Krokgar would win that. Is that allowed to be tolerable with the elves? I'll allow it. I've just always Because every single time in any setting, you always see the elves being awful to the... Ah, shoot, I forgot about ambushing. Although, ironically enough, I am all flying units, so we'll see how this goes. I also love Imric, though, because dragons, yeah, dragons are dope. I think Imric by far is the coolest elf. Elves are always slightly very different fancy from setting to setting. Dwarves are always the same. Yeah, dwarves are just simple as, you know what I mean? Dwarves are dwarves, baby. And I think, Vrillius, you're forgetting that there's an extremely powerful... There's a ton of powerful dwarves within lore as well. Like Grombrindle. It's a shame Gotrek never really held an army and fought. Right, do we actually have the leadership penalties? Where are they? Okay, they're over here. Are we getting the minus leadership from not being on the land? Yes, we are. Right, what we'll do is flank around then. Who's over here? That's the garrison. And a Baldur's Gate fun fact? Of course I did. That sounds like a good deal. Altharian's the best elf? Nah. Imric's the best elf. It's good in here. Let's kite him around a little bit, but we've got to be very careful because of the fact that our units are going to be all routing soon. This is actually kind of a hard fight. I did not expect the Chaos Furies to make it as much of a pain as this. Jesus. I hate Zinj so much, man. I don't think they care about being surrounded. Oh my god, I am so doomed, dude. This is so doomed. All my guys are routing already. Yep, I forgot to send my guy in. Yeah, Zinj is going to be the downfall, I think, boys. Especially with the debuff of flying. I really just need a range unit, a melee unit in here. Because having to send these guys into melee is a death sentence. Jesus. I need durability. I need something to be on the floor. I think now it's just impossible. We've done it for the last 50 turns. We've sufficed, but now with the leadership penalties, it's just too much. I can't even get close to use my rocks. Because I'm having to worry about my leadership. Yeah, you can just see one rock, though, coming in clutch. Everything should be coming back. And hopefully we can recover it. Yeah, by the time I get close, they just killed me. I don't know. I can't remember if I'm ambushed and lose the fight, do I lose my army? Good. See if I can recover this. Yeah, just stand still for a split second and they're going to punish you. Look at that. Insta-killed that unit. Chaos Furies. Hmm. Pinks are so goddamn good in melee as well. I think if I had a... Yeah, I'm going to need to have a melee unit in here. I might have to just have another Lord following me around, but it's not going to stop me from being ambushed, though. Trying to recover this where possible. Squeeze out any advantage we've got options. Because the leadership penalty subsides soon. Honestly, that AoE did more to him than it did to me. Please let me use my bomb. Let me get me rocks out. Ironically enough, the reinforcements here have mattered a lot. Our general routing has certainly made this a lot spicier, folks. I think everything that's surviving could probably pull back. Hopefully we've killed enough, honestly. Yeah, the shield is definitely awful. How to beat Kairos? Honestly, it's more the fact that my army composition is really, really garbage. And that I had to... If I could play slow... Like, everything about my composition is exactly what Zinch likes to fight. They outrange me because of pinks, but if I had high elf archers, any kind of archer, I could just sit in a checker box and crush them. It's just I'm having to force fights very quickly because of the fact that the leadership penalties exist. Due to my composition. If I had any army... Wait, don't tell me you died. No. If I had anybody that was grounded, I wouldn't have this debuff. And I'd be fine. But I am playing a very difficult campaign currently. Yeah, blues are still left. Yeah, that's a tough one. I actually don't remember what happens if you lose an army. Lose it. I do not remember what happens when you lose an ambush. We killed most of their annoying units anyway. I should have remembered that we can be ambushed. I should have just tried to make sure to attack the settlement first. It's my own fault. 'Tis my own fault, folks. I'll find out who ate my favourite snooty, and then there's going to be some trouble. Tic-tac surviving is good. No, you don't full die. Okay. Wait, isn't Tic-tac-toe going to die on the end turn because I have such low HP? Yeah, isn't Tic-tac-toe just dead because of the end turn? Because he took way too much damage. I wonder if it delays the attrition we take. You'd assume he'd have already taken the attrition, right? But there's a Legend of Lord. Oh, yeah, Catherine. I know who it is. It's Catherine and Lae'zel. Oh my god, I was right. God damn it. I'll be back. We'll get him back soon enough. Always cracks me up. Yeah, Tic-tac-toe's cool. I'm actually having a good time playing him. Better for specking him for 3 turns instead of 5. But he was full HP, right? He was full HP before the fight even happened. And I feel like conceding the loss just on the off chance that you'd lose, right? Because they attacked me and got me to the point where I was quite weak. Right. What we gotta do is just turtle until the actual cavalry arrives, boys. I haven't even tried them. Oh, Lisbon. Honestly, I hated the Lisbon until I actually played them. Like, I was like, I'm not going to enjoy the Lizardmen. They're not, you know, they're not a fun faction to play. Then started playing them, like, damn, these guys are awesome. I think Lizardmen are probably one of the best factions for newer players as well. You know, more and more I've played them, the more I feel like Lizardmen are really good for newer players. You don't understand them? Yeah, you won't until you start playing them, honestly. Lizardmen are hella weird. Because their army composition is so vast. You know, don't want these boys going in. Just absolutely smoke them with chain lightning real quick. No worries, folks, no worries. It's honestly a beautiful sight. Completely just decimated all of them. I love Caudals, man. Play the court against Lizardman. Run within range of all my shooters and just stop them away from me. Just rush me. Yeah. What's everyone's thoughts on Ichor so far? Is everyone... I swear, Warhammer 2, if I was to ask my chat at any time, who is your favourite legendary lord for the Lizardman? Without a shadow of doubt, it was always Ichor, and it wasn't even remotely close. Nowadays, like, there's a pretty nice, there's a pretty decent change / variety in it now, I feel like. Like, what's everyone's favorite legendary lord for Skaven? Like, honestly, mine's Throp. Yeah, favorite Skaven. Favorite Skaven. Manfred's your favorite Lizardman. Interesting. Ickit? Wait, is everyone just going to say Ickit again? Pavin Johnson never played Skaven? You're missing out. Skaven are awesome. I think I don't play them anymore because they're really OP. But my god, Skaven are fun. Queek? Yeah, nice. Queek due to... Scratch. Are you just saying that to be edgy, Zipka? I like Tretch. No one likes Tretch. Interesting. What about Tretch? Is it the underdog element? Because I could understand that. I could totally get it if it was like the underdog element. Because it's pretty cool playing the underdog and succeeding. And here's his thought. Yeah, so we did. Undid. Hey, Corgan, good to see you, handsome. Interesting. The Ripidactyl Riders don't have any bombs. That's not good. You love your short king? Fair. Who do we need? Let's grab this guy. Have you, have you played with the mods that you can get? There's certain really cool mods that you can put mutagens on any unit. It's pretty dope. These rascals, man. How about you buggers? Although on single entities it doesn't feel very... doesn't feel good. Really can't afford to lose a Goddle here, so... avoid being killed. Good to have units that actually do damage, though. That's for sure. In fairness, I still have quite a lot of healthy units. Like these guys can come over. I think once we pop the general, I think they'll have a renewed way of retreating. As we can't be too far away from my moss bonus now. Speaking of the devil, and it shall appear. SFO? Oh, I actually don't know what they've done to us in SFO. What did they do with Throt, specifically in SFO? Because I know it makes it more lawful, right? I know it makes it way more lawful. Love my shocking, that's what she said. God damn it, Thidzy. Wait, did you call yourself Thidzy? Because I usually call you Thidzy. I wonder. I know you changed your name and not long ago. Maybe not. Right, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Shower, please, for the love of God, don't attack me. Aggression. Get me away from that army. Although it's probably going to be easy to beat, in truth. An army composition like that is pretty trash at sieges. I might have to move over here. I think I do. Although if I leave this army on its own, it's going to be pretty undefended. Wait, Crocodile didn't actually try and take the fight to Kairos when he had the advantage, interestingly. You'd have thought he would have done. Well, there's no way in hell this army would beat this one, so it should be okay. We're one level off getting the Pterodon Riders, at least. Wait, are we? I don't remember what level he is. What level do we get him? 17. Yeah, we are. I'm right. 4 more turns till we can get him. Alright, he's got to try and pick away as much as we can. It's been an interesting campaign, only allowing myself ranged units. Flying units, excuse me. Because when you start getting hit with the debuffs, it's terrifying. And Ruffled Rager, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. I appreciate you greatly. Much love. Hope you're having a good weekend, bud. And happy holidays to you and everyone in the chat as well. Double Comet. Comet's a shame they nerfed it so much, but it should be fine. Should be okay. Alright. I'm pretty happy with the way this is. Quick spell for global? I think so. Alright. Ah, sugar. This is so bad. I'm gonna lose my mage. This looks like a fun fight, eh, boys? This looks like a really fun fight. It's gonna be an absolute banger. This is totally gonna be an absolute banger. Smiley face. But is it winnable, though? If my units weren't so weak and they didn't have bloody nothing but pinks, we'd win this. And Charles, much love to you, man. Right. But folks, I'm gonna skedaddle, folks. What I'm gonna do is continue on this campaign potentially tomorrow. But thank you very much for everyone for watching. Each and every one of you guys are amazing. I appreciate all of you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing one. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back at it for tomorrow. Much love once again. Thank you for the follows, the primes, the subs. All the support and all the love. And once again, thank you for the mercy of the raid. Appreciate it. And Davey as well, thank you as well for the raid. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you enjoyed this kind of format of this stream, let me know. If you felt like this was an interesting watch, I feel like it was a pretty savage campaign, but we kind of overcame it. So I was pretty happy with that. I think we're at a point now where we'll probably pretty much be able to snowball it. So we maybe start something else, something new. We're going to be hopefully releasing a an absolute banger of a video fairly soon. So check out the YouTube channel. And yeah, join the Discord if you want to be a part of the community. But yeah, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend. You guys are amazing as always, and appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, I shall be back tomorrow playing something Todawari. Suggestions always in the Discord are appreciated. And Adrian, thanks, man. Take it easy. But to all the wholesome hunks that are in the chat right here, appreciate y'all. You guys are amazing. To all the YouTube folks, lovely to have you here. Appreciate you guys hanging out as well. So you guys take care, and have a good one. Bye for now. And the YouTube guys.